Man, dude, she just trolled me. Dating show? Kate was like, dating show.
Let's see where ABD was in 2001.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great.
Can you turn your camera on?
Is it? Oh, for Discord, you mean?
Yep.
So I am a Luddite. I'm tech illiterate. How do I do that? Wait, I see it.
Paul, can you explain it?
I got it. I'm a quick
Okay,
learner.
now we have everybody.
All right, sorry about that.
D10, Ned. Thank you guys for coming.
Happy to be here.
Sorry.
I feel like
I am. Is that a problem?
Yeah, you need to disable your camera in OBS for it to enable.
Oh, wait. Oh, because I'm still not showing up, right?
You can set up as a virtual
Both at the same time.
Okay.
It's too many. Okay, let me. I mean, look, I can call the most expensive tech support in the world, but okay.
OBS open, bro.
I do have OBS open.
Go to OBS. Let's use.
I need help. I know you bill like. Fine. After the bathroom.
Camera. Go to properties. Press disable. And then go back to Discord.
Property.
On again, and it should appear.
Okay, property, Logitech Brio. You're saying deactivate or no?
Yeah, deactivate.
Okay.
So pick it up your stream and then open up Discord and turn off your camera and turn it back on. It should appear.
What's up, guys? Hello. Greetings. Hello.
Ooh.
Friends. What's up, my best friend Wes? Hello.
Oh, nice. Cool. We did it.
What's up, buddy? Hey, how you doing?
Thank you. This is chaotic.
Become a bunch of fake ass niggas that get told like,
Wait.
You have to show. So I guess that's 7 people. What did I have? I think D10 and Ned came in for the pre-show.
At least Juby has 20 minutes for both lives right now.
Okay, D10, we will see you next time, okay?
Oh, you're kicking me.
Yeah, thank you guys.
See ya.
Thank you, Ned.
I'm headed out.
Yep, because I have to have 7.
No, come on.
Guys, wait, so we're gonna have too many. All right, then the show must go on, I guess. Poor D10, you just got
You can
kicked.
kick me if you want. You can kick me if you want.
No, the show must go on.
Fuck Wes. Get him
No,
out.
people vote for this.
100 days. Dog shit things I've ever seen. I've never seen a viewership decline bigger, you fucking bum.
You have HIV.
Exactly. I'm still less of a homo than you.
You're an extreme homo fucking lady.
You're all almost equally. Okay? Thank you guys for coming to Kick or Keep, episode 2. It is the show that I stole from Destiny with permission. Thank you again, Destiny, for letting me steal your show. And Krontos, who? I don't care that you don't want me to have the show. Who?
I'm also a terrorist.
So, moving on from that, if you guys have any questions you would like me to ask on the next show, please join my Discord. There's a channel that you can submit questions. I have a bunch written down in my phone app, and so we will just go through them as we go and ask. There's going to be 20 minutes on the timer. Everybody that's competing, I have so many questions that once the question is like dry and boring and we have nothing to talk about anymore, up it. Ask me for another question because we want to keep the timer going and have you guys able to have things to talk about. Okay, so If the question we ran out of things, we'll just ask again, and we'll just keep talking. Okay. So thank you guys everyone for coming. I will unmute everybody, and then we will one by one introduce ourselves. Okay. So AB first, ABZ. Please.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm ABZ, or Abs. I'm Abdullah. I'm, why are you laughing? I'm from Australia. I'm an Irish streamer now. I used to work for Kick, but people still think I do, which I'm not. Yeah. Thank you for having me. Kimmy?
Thank you so much for coming here, ABZ. Shuvi.
Oh, my name is Shuvi. You maybe know me or maybe do not. I'm on a boat and my boat is currently drifting away, so I might have to go tend to it. Maybe that's my hopefully not. But yeah, thank you for having me.
Nice.
Thank you. Your camera gets stuck, but I think it's only during when you're on the big screen. Hopefully, we'll see. Wes, hello.
Hey, my name's Wes. Recently contracted HIV from a toilet seat. I'm not gay and have sex with a woman. The only man here who caught HIV from having gay sex is the Gaysian. Nice to meet you, gay guy. I'm looking for another HIV positive partner in life. Please message me if you have AIDS. Darius is fucking gay. Should be mods the shit out of him. Next.
Thank you. Poseidon. Oh, sorry. Sir.
Hey, what's up? I mean, I won the last show, so you know me, obviously. How you doing?
Hello.
Okay.
Do you feel like a cuck being here, Ice?
No.
I
For you being on your
I
ex-girlfriend's television show?
I
Giving
was
her free
thinking-
content?
No, it's called being a supportive boyfriend. You wouldn't know that.
Maybe an ex-girlfriend.
Hey, y'all, good luck prostitutes, buddy.
Yeah. Shut up, guys.
I mean,
Kimmy ever loved you, you fucking loser.
We're still together, Wes.
Nick, quick,
Well, not after the show, Kimmy. Don't worry about it.
Nice.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me on the show. My name is Ned, aka Ned on Kick, because I'm not lucky enough to get a 3-letter username. I enjoy watching Rice Grow. It is better than most other people's streams.
What do you think about when knees get larger than thighs?
Okay, I need to. You're muted for the rest of the intro. Nick, nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm kind of new to streaming, but I guess my claim to fame is that I'm Amaranth's husband. And I shot a guy during a home invasion. Yeah, I mean that's kind of just it. I'm happy to get to know you guys a little better.
Well, welcome and thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
how are you
Darius?
so rich but living in an overboard house?
No, so this is like my space. It's like my cigar lounge, and usually it's pretty clean. But the cleaners haven't been here in about a week, and we kind of laid off all the staff. And when she has like a collab or like someone comes over to do something, like the way they declutter is they throw it all in my area. So that's kind of what's going on. But this is like the only clean room in the house.
No more questions.
Darius, nice to meet you.
Yo, what's up? I'm Darius. If you don't know me after, last weekend, you do now. I recently had a crash out due to my child that I didn't know being aborted by my ex-bitch girlfriend. So yeah, I came to DreamHack, started a little bit of shit, and here I am now on a show with West Final Bay, Ice, and my girlfriend's Zubo, ex-girlfriend's Zubo. So let's get into it.
Nice to meet you. And last but not least, Frank.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, here we go.
I thought that was
Darius
Darius
playing
playing
sad
sad
music for his intro.
No, I'm not sorry.
Okay.
About YouTuber. No. Seeker.
You know what?
Dreamer. A dreamer. That's me. Yeah, I'm 30. Yeah, I've lived many lifetimes. I'm back on Twitch. I'm back on Kick. Am I trying to prove something? I don't know. I'm seeing if I still have a place in this world.
So, if you want to give me a chance, well, I'm here. Figure it out together.
Wow.
Guys, I'm blank.
Thank you. Okay,
Thanks for having me.
perfect. Thanks, guys. All right, now we're all here.
Oh, actually, no. Okay, are we ready to dig in? Like, what? Like, can we go?
Yeah, ready
Ready
to
to
start,
start,
okay?
okay?
So I have a list. What?
Can we like ask questions to each other before we jump into your list of things?
Do you, okay, what if we just have the first 20 minutes? You guys go at each other? Do you guys really want that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, timer started. First 20 minutes. You guys go.
Okay, should we do dead ass think for a second that you were being held back to that first fight? I watched the clip of your fucking dead ass go. I watched a nigga let you go. What
No numbers. The thing.
I'm black. I'm literally like red.
But I'm just going forward. I'm just
Okay, fine. I want you dead ass. I want you to say somebody you got held back because I watched you run at me like a little girl doing ballerina tricks. Just hit me in the fucking face above Anthony and Dunkel grabbing me down on the ground. We're gonna double down. Go. Okay, so
Are we just doing more drama? I thought this was
pussy ass kid had the audacity to go on the stream with 1,000+ people and say, I just want to have that pussy and you a bitch. And you only treat her because you hang out with him too. You gotta be. What?
I've seen a clip of you kissing his neck, and then he beats the shit out of you.
You didn't beat the shit out of me. I watched it as a fucking face. I see it everything. I see it holding my hair.
Ass.
I bet you guys would say, "Don't do this." So what's your goddamn HIV for me? Yes, you fuck. What the fuck do you mean? After all the dead carcasses in his pussy, I'm surprised they don't take HIV either.
You were fucking that for years. How could you say that?
I would fuck something. Okay, people who get caught in rock sex poisoning don't usually leave the house. They're stuck in the same house forever. There's sick. There's ill. So you get stuck in this building. Gas and mask, and you can't hurt yourself. Who's in the rock sex building? I was stuck in the radioactive pussy. I got out. I'm getting cured. I'm fucking, what's it called? After Hiroshima? And then half of the people, me, I might die due to the toxic gas. I have radiation poisoning from the pussy. I could die. That's possible. I'm getting treated. Not gonna kill myself. I tried to. The people in Hiroshima were going to go home. It's a pussy. Where are we going to Hiroshima?
When the 18-year-old's done fucking your old crusty ex, are you just gonna pick her back up and get pregnant again? Like, what's step 6 in this plan?
So here's the gas plan. She was gonna she was tired of her. It's gonna be like maybe 3 months. Usually when bipolar stuff kicks in, she's gonna start shopping around. Let me see if Sam Bond's available. Sam Bond probably be able to take her back. Maybe he will. I know Sam Bond probably just like Shuby. He might take her back. After that, I don't know. I'm trying to stay away. After 3 months, let's go into a relationship with somebody so I don't talk to them every my life. And hopefully I've taken enough to get it. Hopefully I've taken enough to get it. Okay. I don't give a fuck. Stop talking.
What's wrong with my audio?
Yeah.
I get too much echo. How do I reduce echo?
Treated and hopefully I don't have to deal again in my life. But never. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
This tech support's costing me like 50 grand.
Wait, Amaranth, since you're both there, I have to ask you a question.
Why is she
Why in
here?
all your porn do you use massive fake white dicks when you have an Asian husband?
That's not true. There are black dildos on there. Do not lie. And I'm usually holding
Why are
them.
they always giant white dicks?
Oh, Shuby, why did you actually say you were held back? I'm very curious. Shuby, why did you say you were held back?
What are we trying to fix?
Echo is what they're saying.
Oh, you're extremist.
Yeah.
Don't talk about anything else. Get your views on talking about anything
Okay.
It's just gonna be Darius yelling at Shuby the whole time.
Yeah, you guys are just yelling.
Kimmy.
Right, we're gonna be on top. Like,
Kimmy,
We're in the first. This is what radioactive pussy does. Make sure you clarify that.
People
And also,
that
this
are
has been
loud
3
like
minutes.
this,
I'll stop.
yeah, they
I'll give
should
them a
be-
minute.
Okay, you're right.
Like,
It's been
you
3
can
minutes.
do lower them.
Okay.
We got 20. So
We
okay,
got
go ahead.
plenty of time for you guys to ask each other.
I was really curious about the Amaranth thing. I was mind blown to see her husband was an Asian guy.
Why is that?
Because, like, I don't know, why does she shoot porn with like massive fucking dicks?
Why do you watch it?
Don't most
Because
people
I'm a
shoot
fucking
porn
dude
with
and
big
she's
dicks?
hot. What do you mean? Why do I watch it? What kind of retarded question is that?
Where do you watch
She's
it?
a
Where do you
hot ass
watch it?
fucking redhead. Everybody wants to see that shit.
Where do you
By the way,
subscribe
can we
to?
get some real dicks, Amaranth? I'm tired of this fucking plastic bullshit.
I don't like.
I just think
I
it's
don't
funny.
like real penis.
Amaranth keeps her
It's-
husband in a
it's
closet
messy.
that's full of hoarded shit.
They're saying that you locked me up here. I'm like the reverse Rapunzel,
Oh.
right? I'm growing my hair out so that I can maybe like climb down one day.
He said the maids put all their shit in his room.
Well, like temporarily, but
I
they
guess-
haven't been here all week, so you know.
Okay.
Yeah, the maids don't even respect you, bro. That's bad.
Oh man, they don't speak
You know,
English.
I want to give you guys.
Hey, Stephen, what is Puffin going on the boat? I actually heard recently that Puffin actually is going to make an appearance on the boat. Let's talk about that.
Move your mic away from your face.
Okay, what about now? Is this better?
Yes.
All you
Okay,
had
there
is
it
my bro. That's all you're
I'm
talking.
curious, though. I'm going to do what's going on with you. This is what we kissed you, bro. We're blood brothers. Let's fucking talk. Let's hang out, man. I want to be your friend. Come on. So tell me, what is Puffin going on the boat?
Cuffham said right here that he's down to come.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Puffin on the boat. This is going to be exciting.
I think it's about time to move on from this dumbass bullshit. Like, it's supposed to be a TV show, not somebody ranting about shit nobody actually cares about.
Like your stream, maybe shut your bitch ass up, bro. Are you gonna come? Are you gonna come before? After, it's gonna come before or after you rebrand the contract with Kick. Tell us, Zena. Since Shooty can't talk, Zena, you can tell us. Is he gonna come before or after you get rebranded for Twinkie on the Quran, beating up Maria Fort, ready for babies, and also what do you do?
You need help. Why is
What you're saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? So I'm going to let Shooty talk. I gotta go to this episode.
You were crying.
Husband's just going there to steal the boat.
Am I the only person who's happy I don't know Darius exists? Like,
You're saying the N-word is a white guy.
Because I have no idea who that fucking moron is, and he needs to shut the fuck up. Because nobody fucking cares. I got you at 10% audio, and you're still too fucking loud.
You're very loud.
Actually, I honestly thought he'd be a good addition to this. I really thought he talked about me.
Zena, you're not part of this. You don't decide what's happening. You're a loser. You're a fucking abortion, failed stripper, failed musician, failed comedian, failed artist,
Okay.
failed
Oh my god.
Can I say
Please,
something?
like, you're doubling is just getting
I still got more
so
to
much.
We can tell it's KCIP. Rebranding contract, by the way. Rebranding contract, by the way.
Hey.
Sorry. No, I'm talking. Remember when I was going to get banned after DreamHack? Do you remember that? Remember when you told Thief that you have so much pull that I'm going to get banned after DreamHack? Where am I right now? Where's my KCIP right now? Where's yours, Zena? Shut your bitch ass up! You are nobody! You pull nothing! Your existence is this! The only reason why you exist is because I decided let's laugh again for 20 monkeys!
Yo,
You know, you guys have been at this shit for the past 2 years. Like, when is the script gonna fucking
It
end?
never is gonna end, bro.
I finally met someone who talks more than me.
I don't like laughing at monkeys. What are you talking about?
yeah, dude. How just call me this?
Screaming is more in your chat than any other chat on the planet. Okay, you love the term monkey.
Does anybody else have questions for anybody
I don't
else?
like
for
the
the next
term
12
monkey.
minutes?
I have a question. I have a question.
I'm still not done, so we can.
I'm curious. You'll never be done. Well, we have to. That's like a. It's gonna be a long time.
Straight.
I know.
My question is, do you guys think streaming could be used for anything other than highlighting drama and infighting with women?
It's like, give us another guitar riff.
You guys wanted to go at each other for 20 minutes, but it's just Darius.
It's like sing the Austin song, bro.
No.
Okay, guys. Well,
I can
If
comment on that
anybody out
question.
there wants to watch this in a way that is slightly watchable, come to my sleep.com/netx. I have muted Darius and replaced his face with the rice field, and it's way better this way.
And muted, I hope.
Wait, Kimmy, I have a question for you, Kimmy.
Yeah.
What is the objective of this show? Because I'm actually not sure. What is the
it's
objective?
just fun. We're having fun here. I mean, it'll get more fun as time goes on.
Okay, like, are we proving who has the best personality or who's the most entertaining? Or what are we trying to...
The point is to not get kicked
So
by
just
the
by me
viewers.
saying that, I got like 25 follows in 30 seconds.
Nice.
Darius, you're fucking cancer. Get rid of yourself.
25 followers is your max view count this month. Shut the fuck up, you retard. Why are you talking to me? Why are you coming at me? Who the fuck are you? The most exposure you've had.
Nice.
Why are you coming at me?
Shout out to all the new followers.
I'm sorry, you just got a bunch of followers. Also,
Youtube.com/netx. We have the best version of the show right now.
Oh my gosh.
Darius is fucking muted and replaced with a rice field. It's the best version.
I mean, keeping Ned was a great idea. We should make a last-second change.
Ned, you're smoking cigarettes in your house with flower wallpaper. Your life is in shambles, dude.
Nah, it's great. You're in a room with nothing. You got a pool table.
I have a pool
seriously.
table.
Yeah, get some pictures on the wall or something. Like, I would be sad if I had a house and all that money, and I lived like my parents felt sad for me and redid the attic so that I don't have to bug them.
You have your clothes hanging up in your room. You have no closet, bro.
Yeah, because this is a workroom. I have a proper house, but this is room just for me.
Okay, guess what, buddy? This is a workroom also.
Yeah, but put some wallpaper up then.
I'm
You
not
have
ready.
ABZ and
Is he calling you a whore?
paint. Have them
There you
paint
go.
the room.
Why look like some sort of fucking...
And then Shuby and Darius, y'all should fight or something. Even though Shuby's like 10 years younger than you, right?
They already did it. You missed it.
No, I mean, you guys should fight in the ring, like in a real boxing match if you're about it, you know? Instead of just like bringing it up.
Ned, I have a $10,000 toilet, Ned.
And hey, Amaranth,
Still full of shit. Like, it doesn't matter.
what's Amaranth's husband's name? Wes?
You have Sri Lankans that dig holes for you to poop in.
Nick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Sri Lankans are fucking crafty.
Nick,
Fuck.
I want to say, you and Amaranth are amazing at putting on a show. You're great actors, but I don't buy any of what's going on as being a real...
Man,
like,
I wish that was fake. I'll tell you. Like, there's a reason why I fired all the employees, right? Like they were basically just kind of plotting to kind of oust me. Like there was a court order on Tuesday that was supposed to evict me from the property, and I was kind of blindsided by it because I didn't realize all this stuff was happening, and we ended up shooting the rebels in the town square.
Are you not on any of the like deeds or anything to the house? Is it all under her name?
It's an interesting thing where it's like I have it all under me, but the moment we get divorced, it's down the middle. Because like just for me, it's easier to do things. Like previously, she would have to go co-sign for everything in person, and then it's like a whole mess because like Amaranth is showing up to open a bank account.
Yeah. Why don't you just divorce her?
Because the money?
Because
Yeah, but he gets half, and she seems like a royal psychotic bitch.
Nah,
You take half of everything and fuck
we're
off.
really good when we're not on stream. Like she thinks she doesn't act different on stream, but the moment that camera turns on, it's like a whole different bitch.
So you like her off stream, but on stream you hate her streamer personality.
I mean, that's
she
the
hates
way
my
that Sus
stream
describes his relationship, so I don't know if it's a good one.
You have to understand this guy.
Nick,
Yes.
why did you let Action Man sleep at Amaranth's house like a year ago?
Because I'm not intimidated by Action Man. Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
but you
I
don't
look
find that
better in
weird?
comparison.
He was like trying to fuck your wife.
Fit assistant?
I mean, everyone tries to fuck my wife.
Sure.
Has anybody actually fucked your
A
wife?
mentally retarded heroin addict is like the least of your concerns of someone actually having a chance to fuck Amaranth.
I mean,
Do you guys enjoy
Have you
Yeah,
ever been
it's
Do you
close
guys
to
enjoy living like this, or is it just? Are you? I mean, what's? What I'm wondering is, do you think it's worth it? What makes you think it's worth
So
it to live like
for me
that?
personally,
Sounds very
that's
stressful.
what's worth.
she
Got 10 grand
basically
on his head.
she basically doesn't like me streaming, like is what we found out, or I found out. And like I think it's just because she says I have this manic personality on stream, but really I'm just up playing kind of like what I normally am. In terms of worth it for me, it's just literally I want to try to see if I can hit 2,000 or 3,000 viewers, and it's really just like a thing to myself, right? Because like I've watched streaming now for like 10 years. I remember Ice Poseidon when he was like the headliner of Twitch, like and all that. Like those are great streams. You know, I watched Recful also, and like I've watched it for 10 years. I've helped streamers. I've helped OF girls. I ran an OF agency at one point, and now I kind of want to switch over to see if I can do the other thing. It's almost like you've coached high school basketball for 10 years, and now you want to just kind of dribble.
Nick, you just name dropped two people, one who committed suicide and one who's Ice Poseidon.
And look what he's doing right now. He's literally crashing out.
I mean, hey, I'm a good example, actually. Wes has never accomplished anything.
You fucking terrorist!
You have never accomplished a thing in your life. You just lose money gambling on stake nonstop.
I
And
don't
you
play
have
on
AIDS.
Stake. Stake.com could suck my dick. Fuck you, Eddie, you little
Because you
shit.
keep losing all your money.
Hey, Eddie, hold this, you fucking little pussy.
You're just a broke guy in Thailand.
So, Nick, how did you and her meet? How did you meet your wife?
Tinder.
4 more minutes.
Tinder.
Wait, we have 4 more minutes. Dude, we don't know how you met.
Yeah, our first date's pretty
What did you
chaotic.
do right now?
Like y'all don't know this, but before Amaranth started streaming, she was like super like weird, awkward, whatever. Right? Like our whole first date, right? She says like 12 words to me over the course of like 6 hours. Okay? And at the end of the night,
But nobody actually watches her on Kick, right?
we still get paid, so like I don't notice.
Sorry, I don't care about this anymore. Can I ask a question? Does the group here think it's okay for a woman to get an abortion without your consent?
Bro. I don't think that's okay.
You're wrong.
That's not okay.
That's definitely not okay, though. Okay, cool. Because I was wondering, because Shubi, you're actually here. You're next to the girl who got an abortion with my child before I even knew. Do you mind? What do you think personally, Shubi?
I mean, before he answers that, I don't think it's a good thing, but I'm kind of glad it happened because I don't think you should be a father.
Man.
I'm not going to say I'm happy about it. I'm going to say that I'm a little bit confused that I got my consent taken away and I got raped. I got abortion raped, actually. I would love to choose to get an abortion on that child.
Just a shout out to anybody who's paying attention. If you want to see this show without Darius ranting, kick.com/NedX. I have replaced him with a rice field.
That guy sucks, bro. Ned, jump off, you old geezer fuck. Okay? We get it, you're hiding out in the cabin in the woods, running away from the pedophile allegations, but blow your fucking brains out metaphorically, you geriatric, cancer-ridden, prostate cancer-having fuck. Shut up, you fat fuck.
Real quick, you can't talk about
That's not
disease.
creative at all.
Literally have HIV. I'm just saying.
I'm not gay, though. I don't fuck kids. There's a big difference.
You're in Thailand. Thailand's all about fucking kids.
No, we fuck consenting of age adult women.
Wait, this is another thing in Thailand? Oh my God.
Why do you guys think that Recful killed himself?
Dude, what the fuck?
That's a bit.
Next question.
Yeah.
Bro.
No. Next question.
Because he was sad. And
I think part of it was that he realized the community he built with streaming turned into a bunch of cloud chasing, vapid, fake people who were not his real friends. I think that was part of it. And I just wonder where you guys want to take the culture of streaming, because it all just seems like a bunch of a hall of mirrors, like a bunch of fake actors and scripted shit. Does any of it?
Where we should take streaming in a CX podcast? Like what?
Yes, I am asking.
All of the entertainment industry is full of big ass people doing characters and doing facades for streams. If you're sitting here feeling depressed over it, that's just, it is what it is, man. I don't think that's why Recful had issues. All of entertainment, for the existence of it, has been people being fake and putting on a facade. Look at this situation going on with me. I'm real as fuck. I came to the thing, I cried, I fucking did my poured my heart out for all that shit. I got laughed at, and I had Uncle pushing me out of the crib saying, "Hey, you can't be here. You can't be here," while I'm getting physically assaulted by people because I'm not putting on an act. I'm not going, "Yippee, Zena! Oh yeah, come on, show me the clout. Give me the clout. Give me, come on, give me the dance." And I get raped for it. I get fucked for it. I get
minute.
Darius, I have a question.
Blurry.
You had a relationship with Xena, is that right? I don't know y'all like that, but is that right?
Unfortunately, yes. Look at me, nigga. Yes, of course.
Okay, so you guys had sex, probably had some intimate feelings. Part of the reason you're wilding out right now is because you have those deep feelings inside of you for her, and you're seeing her with a young man or whatever's going on with Shuvi, and that's probably tearing you up inside. But that's your responsibility for getting that close to her. You know what I mean? Like, you allowed yourself to get that.
Darius, have you considered maybe murdering Shuvi?
You know?
All right.
I'm writing up the poll now, guys. I'm gonna write up the poll of who to kick, not to keep. And so I'm writing it up right now. It's going to be that you can type in chat, and then it'll automatically work, and it'll come up on the screen.
The kiss of death.
Ooh.
Nick, do you
want to be? How do you want to go by Nick Wickley or Nick Lee? Like just because. Whole name Nick Wickley or Nick Lee? Which way?
Whichever's easier. You can even say like Mr. Amaranth or Amaranth's husband if you wanted.
I thought you were gonna say Mr. Chow.
Yo, nah, you're weird. You're so weird.
Nick, you're your own person.
I heard Cuffin was gonna come.
I've never even met Cuffin. I don't know how you bring that.
Apparently, Cuffin's just showing up to places, so we can put him on the poll if you want.
I have no idea about that.
Nick, what type of Asian are you?
Taiwanese.
Taiwanese. China mogs the fuck out of you, bro.
Hey, we make a lot of chips, okay?
Okay, the poll should be up, and let's see. Yeah, you can see it. Awesome. So you guys can see on screen where it is. Thanks everybody who's on here. I'm still learning and getting better, so thanks for your patience.
Don't kick ABC. Come on, guys.
Pick fucking Ned. That guy sucks.
It'd be cool to do a talent show. We should do a talent show.
Can I kick myself? Is that possible?
Dude, you're just gonna eat pizza on my couch and be fucking back.
I'm trying to figure out who that dude is.
It'll get more fun, guys.
Yeah,
Everybody who to pick.
it's pretty hard to contribute when you have two fucking donkeys screaming at the top of their lungs and another guy with HIV crying constantly too.
That's a fair point.
You know what life's like after HIV, bro. It's hard.
That's funny.
Yeah,
It's a rough diagnosis to endure.
ABC, I got your back.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Okay, and I have my timer. Maybe I'll put on like 2 minutes for the timer. Yeah, it's it shows on this.
ABC, can you give me a water?
Dude,
What?
I mean, you're just sitting on the couch. Give me a water, please.
Yeah, I got you once I get kicked.
Oh, ego tripping again.
I just want water. I'm not ego tripping. You want to do a shitty talent show so you can play your shit guitar.
Yeah, dude,
It's better than just yelling at each other through the mic like mongoloids.
All right, well, that's
You
racist.
said that? Stop, no bad words.
Yeah, you're racist, bro.
What do you mean? That's an insult. It's not race dependent.
I'm pretty sure that's
It's extremely racist, and your guitar sucks.
okay. One more minute, and then so for the next round, guys. Last one, I let you guys just ask each other questions. I don't know if we're ever gonna do that again. that was stressful, but it's a learning curve for all of us. This is only episode 2, but I have questions. As the questions get boring and we run dry, you can up and ask for a new one, another one.
Where's the pool? I don't know, Dad.
I think we might be running drier than Darius last time he tried to fuck Xena.
Nice. Fucking kick chat. The 4 people in there feeding you bits, bro. your one spits per 7 minutes, and then you look at chat the whole time, read it, and wait for another one for them to type to you, geriatric fuck. When are you going to perspire? When are you going to fucking die?
Wait, your guys' streams make money?
Wait,
you mean
I have
expire?
to say, before anybody talks shit about Ned, he is more content than anybody in this room, to be honest with you. I've streamed with Ned.
Fucking retard.
I've streamed with Ned many times, and he is more content than anyone else in this room.
Okay, maybe in the past. What's he done now? Plug his fucking stream 6 times and talk about his shitty cancer fucking smoke wallpaper? Who cares?
Okay.
You can be good IRL doesn't mean you can be good on a fucking podcast.
ABZ, that makes me so sad.
Hey, honestly, it's fine, dude. Like, I'm, I'm chilling. It's good. I got pizza and shit. I got my boy Andre. And now bring Ice Poseidon.
Yeah, ABC needs to get back to focusing on his eating career.
It's okay. I'll be back. Bye, guys. Thank you.
What was on your life?
Rob.
Come on, ABC.
Hello?
I think. Yeah, that does sound better. That sounds better. I think ABC only got kicked because his chat probably wanted more attention, wanted to troll him. But I do appreciate him being on. Now we'll go have questions. Are you guys ready? Okay, let's see. We make a new time because I changed it. Okay. My question is, what do you consider cheating, and have you ever cheated on somebody?
So there's this one time I was with this girl, right? And she was telling me she's gonna get on this boat with this little kid, right? And I was like, oh, little kid's like nothing, right? Little do you know, like, let's say like we stopped talking for like a month. I was like, hey, I pretty much need space. We stopped talking. Little do you know, after a month, she started fucking the little kid on the boat. Now, I imagine me not. Now, I wouldn't say that's cheating, but I thought that the conversations they were having were very platonic, very chill, just about being on the boat. But then a month after we kind of weren't talking, they started fucking suddenly. Now, I wouldn't call that cheating myself, like full-on cheating, like having like I'm going behind your back. But it's definitely something like leaving your options open or like keeping guys that want to fuck you around. I don't know. What do you think, Shuvi?
Hey, I have a story of a time I got cheated on. So I was around Shuvi's age playing World of Warcraft. I was actually just getting started with my streaming career, and I just put up my webcam, and this was around 2014. I got like 50 viewers or so. I would do that for a while. I got a message in game one day. It was a whisper, in-game whisper, and her username was like just something generic, but the way she was typing, I could tell it was a girl. We started talking. We hit it off. She's kind of this shy girl. She doesn't post pictures of herself. Well, we started doing voice calls, and we kind of got into a relationship. It was my first ever girlfriend. I was an online girlfriend. We made all these plans to meet. We were going to meet each other, and then one day she sends me this picture of her boobs. Okay, and I had never received that before from a girl, and we were using something called BlackBerry Messenger. Now, this app I didn't know. Sends a notification when you take a screenshot. So I took a screenshot, almost like panicking, I don't know why, of her boobs. They looked really nice. And she freaked out immediately, is crashing out, as you guys say. She was freaking the fuck out. She like accused me of distributing it to my friends. I told her I deleted it, blah, blah, blah. We were kind of on the rocks for a while after that.
Bro, there's only 20 minutes for everyone to talk.
Okay. Well, let me just wrap this up and say, I will tell you, my best friend at the time was another WoW player, and I introduced her to him. We played together, and little did I know, okay, that after I'd broken up with her, I was on the phone crying because my first heartbreak. I start playing games with my buddy again, all right? Come to find out, he tells me, drops it on me. He's like, yeah, Janie and I, that's not her name, have been talking. We've been seeing each other. Then they move into, she moves in with him. She marries him. He lives with his parents at the time. And
I mean, you realize I'll probably be dead by the time this story is over.
I don't know how to wrap it up. I never listened.
I need y'all's help with something.
Keep going.
Can we just all agree that an email can never be cheating? Can we just agree that? Like, I just need everyone in unison.
Yes,
please. Email is cheating. It is cheating.
Yeah, what do you consider cheating? And have you
If
ever
she's
cheated?
flirting with someone else while you're
Thank
talking
you.
to her, that's cheating because that's what she was doing with my friend. She's now married to him. That's the story. Okay.
You didn't have to say that. No. You didn't have to say the whole 20-minute story.
That's better than yelling, so.
You asked, what, have I ever cheated on Kimmy? No.
Yeah. Wait, what about the Nana stuff?
Nana.
You mean the Japanese Nana?
Yeah.
There's nothing going on there. I'll give an adult
Well, tell
answer.
me.
You're a fucking
Give me an example. Give me one example, Wes.
Titty pictures, and you tell it stream that you crank to it. While you
She never sent me titty pictures. No, you're just making that up. She never sent titty pictures. What are you talking
Does
about?
anybody believe that Paul Danino would jerk off to a little Japanese girl's titties? No.
Ned, you married a Filipino mail order bride. Shut the fuck up. You had
You don't know shit about me. You don't know who the fuck I am.
Look at you.
Yeah,
You
look at me.
like
I've
4
fucked
years
more
with
women than
HIV
you have in my life, and I know how to please a woman.
Shut
More importantly, I've been in proper relationships. And so I will explain to you right fucking now why you are alone. And it has to do with what cheating is. Cheating is when the most basic elements of a relationship are being unfulfilled and you look outside the relationship to have those aspects of your relationship fulfilled instead of talking to your partner about why things are not going properly.
That's a pretty good answer.
Yeah, I mean, cheating is if you're in a relationship and you talk to somebody of the opposite sex in any way that arouses yourself or the opposite sex, or can be construed in a way where they can be attracted to each other. So I try to always tell my significant other to avoid contact with the opposite sex.
Do you take that advice yourself?
Wait, Paul. With my specific scenario where a girl was talking to a guy that she ended up fucking a month after, where they were talking about going on a boat and like doing a bunch of content together, and now they're fucking on the boat, would you say that's possibly cheating while we were together?
If she was talking to Shuvie about the boat while you were together, yeah, that's cheating.
Okay, cool. And now they're fucking on the boat, and so she was probably cheating on me that whole time, or she was planning to at least.
Well, she definitely was leaving her options open and emotionally cheating.
Really? That's interesting. I love to hear that.
Can I ask a follow-up? I would have ever been there in the first place. This dude's just fucking crazy.
Yo, do you guys think girls or guys cheat more?
He admitted to cheating. That's why he's doing this cope. Nobody's fucking no one. You kept your options open. I read all your messages and screenshotted all of it, and you got exposed, buddy. Look at you. Your mic's
I think girls cheat more.
I think it's easier for girls to cheat because they got a fucking pussy, but men wish they could cheat as much as and have it as easy as women do.
Masturbate. Zena has watched. Shuvie has watched Zena masturbate, and Zena called him his little cuck. His little cuck that's watching her masturbate in front of all of her OnlyFans subscribers. Look, nigga, you're a pussy. Stop yourself. I'm not obsessed. Listen,
has every comment been about Shuvie or me? Is your entire existence about me or Shuvie right now? Why are you moving on?
Girls cheat emotionally.
Not working is
And guys cheat sexually.
Yeah, I would start rounding up some donos for fucking therapy because this ain't working.
Everything's about me. Come on.
Darius, we'll get a drink together. Darius, let's go get a beer together. We'll talk about it. We'll hash it out in person. Don't worry about it, bro.
We'll make a documentary about you.
Here's the thing. It is your slave cheating. It's keeping your options.
Slave master. Hold on. Whoa. I'm no slave master.
Right now, really start swinging.
I know you're here. You are a slave master. It's just you're a slave master for a stupid puppy dog named Taman.
You literally have slaves.
No, they are here by their own free will, and they're not going to be deported.
Yeah, it's called a power imbalance abuse. You literally have slaves. Dude imports poor Sri Lankans with no money into a first world country, and they're forced to live with you.
We're talking about
Hey.
Eden.
Paul, you want to go to Sri Lanka with me?
You were fucking a little kid. Dude,
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you're doing it
We're
on
going next month.
OnlyFans, though, it can't be cheating, right? Just collabing.
Wait, is this the torture stream you guys were planning?
No.
Wow, yeah, maybe.
Because it feels like it.
Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, so it would be cheating. I'm glad we got that understood. Also, so you guys aren't fucking real quick, but he is on your OnlyFans. He's watching you masturbate. He's in there while you're like butt ass naked. You're calling him your little cuck for your chat. How is that real? How is that how are you not sexual in any sort of way? You're sharing a bed together in a hotel. Do you want to explain?
So invested, Darius. Why can't you talk about anything else?
Pivot.
You need therapy. I'm worried about you. You need therapy.
I don't get why does Xena and Shuby lie about having sex? I don't get that.
I don't know, because it's embarrassing for her. Because he's a 19-year-old 30 IQ retard that got rookie. And it's embarrassing for her. It's sad. It's sad because he's fucking pathetic. A pussy ass bitch that won't say shit.
Makes more money than you and better than you. Why would that be embarrassing?
Darius, you gotta cut your losses, bro.
Telling Darius to cut the one win he ever had in life. You gotta fucking...
You got rebound pussy. Don't crashing out about me. This entire stream.
Rebound pussy. I'm talking pussy, but I can see your rebound dick right now. I can see your rebound dick right now. I haven't had rebound pussy. I haven't fucked anybody. I'm like you. I don't have to lie. I don't know who I've had sex with.
Xena, just admit it. Admit that you fucked Shuby.
Just admit it. There's no reason to lie.
Yo, Darius, the reason you're still this mad is because you're double my weight and you still couldn't like knock me out, bro. Is that why you still have this much anger built up, bro? Like, what's your problem, bro? Just take it. I'm gonna cut off you, bro. I don't need to give you because I don't need it. You do.
You did this. You kissed his neck.
Yeah, I know you have some confidence. I know you. Yeah.
Neck kiss, by the way.
Xena's Cuck X. That is what you are known as now, buddy.
Shuby, when Xena and you got together, did you make comments that you wouldn't talk about having sex with her? I feel like she put you under some social contract to make sure you couldn't talk about it, to keep her drama afloat online.
If I wanted to fuck a dude, I don't mind saying who I'm gonna fuck. I'm very open
No,
about that
Xena,
shit,
it's
bro.
because you don't look like a fucking weirdo fucking a mere child when you're 35.
Yeah, I mean,
preying upon some weak-minded child.
Xena, letting that dick be inside you ain't a good look.
I feel like you told him, it's like, yo, if we're gonna fuck, we can't talk about this on stream. That's why every time someone asks about it, he shuts down. He looks like a scared deer looking back over at you over and over to make sure you're not gonna beat the shit out of him.
We're not fucking. We're not fucking.
Yeah, that shit, she told you to say that, bro.
It is statistically impossible for two people not to fuck on a boat.
That's not true, bro. You're just a horny fuck. Yo,
Of course you're fucking her. What do you mean?
I'm 19. I'm 19.
You asked her to do OnlyFans.
Sorry, I don't like this.
I'm 19. You think if I fucked 30-year-old, I wouldn't brag about that?
Why are you watching her masturbate? Why did you not
25 older women, 25 older 30-year-old, and 19-year-old, I would brag about it.
Yeah, see, I totally agree with you. At your age, you would be talking about hitting that shit and how good it was. Like, you're not gonna be one who, if you actually hit it. What are you fucking talking about? Like, if that's all you can do is accuse me of being an old pedophile while you live in Thailand, you pump stain mattresses as your fucking wall?
I'm
Fuck
not
off, bitch.
accusing you of anything. You've been indicted. You're on a list. That's the reason you live on a cabin in the woods. You have to tell every neighbor next to you that you're a registered sex offender. It's not an accusation if it's on the documents, Ned.
Then fucking prove half the documents, dumbass. You're just fucking slandering me for nothing because your whole life in Thailand is fucking shit. Like, you're gonna be in Cambodia next. Trust me, it's only going down
Why do
from
you know
here,
anything about Cambodia?
dumbass.
Why do you know that that's where people have sex with kids? Why do you know that, Ned? It's a 7-year-old white guy. Why do you know that, Ned?
For your entire fucking
You're a goddamn pedophile? Shut the fuck up, Ned. Don't have a heart attack. I see your fucking face getting red. Smoke that Marlboro, bro. It'll be okay. Calm down. Check your blood pressure.
All right. Everyone's blood pressure right now is good.
Who's screaming? Why can't you answer it?
Why is he so invested in?
You can say yes or no. It's fine. You watch your masturbate OnlyFans, which is nothing sexual.
All you do is
It's
fuck, bro.
okay. It's okay.
You
that
have
she's
fun
ashamed.
when you have
It's
some
okay that she's
fun.
ashamed of fucking you. It's okay.
Darius, you can get your point across better when you're not screaming.
I'm a grown ass man, sexy as fuck, shredded, shit packed, abs, glistening, beautiful as fuck, and it's okay. She admitted to fucking me.
You beat my ass, bro.
Ugly ass door.
You didn't knock me out, bro. And you still didn't.
And you want to test me again? I would love to see you again. I would love to.
I know you let me get I know you let me get
Darius, listen, bro. You can get any woman you want. Just build a garden. Don't go chasing butterflies, bro. Build a garden. You'll find way more options. Don't get hung up on a girl if she cheated on you, man. If she fucked this guy at a
Gardening
boat,
would be a good hobby. You could grow some rice.
I don't think Darius could get any other girl.
channel that anger into a passion, brother.
Zeta is the one when he's had in life and he's given up trying.
I love that you also didn't answer the question that she did call you your little cuck, and she did let you watch her masturbate on her OnlyFans live. That's okay, but it's okay. You don't have to answer it, but
Hold on. Notice how you make content. I don't need to talk about I need to entertain you, bro.
Like watching her like belittle you as a cuck and watching her masturbate, or was it like did it feel weird? Did you not enjoy it?
He's my little cuck. He's my little.
Didn't you literally say you want to be me, bro?
The only thing that's worse than getting cucked by a 19-year-old is thinking you got cucked by a 19-year-old. It's all in your own fucking head because you're an idiot.
Didn't you literally find my chat? You like being cucked? You just said this is your fantasy, right? Talk about how you still aiming her. Said you want to be a cuck, bro. You were in my chat saying this is your fantasy, bro. What are you talking about? Why are you still talking about me, bro? I don't need to talk about you.
It's not a joke. She called you her little cuck. You her money.
You are a cuck, Darius. You helped her while she had an abortion with another man and you tried, you fuck. You helped her. She has had an abortion with another man. You are a cuck. You are a cuck. You held your ex-fiance's hand while she had an abortion with another man. You tried. You're the only big cuck. You are the only big cuck. Shut the fuck up. My life is about me. Everything will be me. You are pushing out of me. You have a whole life and not me.
It's like so quiet in there, guys. It's kind of crazy. We have 4 more minutes, and
I think it's time for another abortion.
oh my god. Okay, let's just keep going. I just wanted to do a quick like check in.
Hey, Nick, have you ever had an abortion? You and Amaranth?
No, we haven't. She actually probably would rather have a kid right now than not.
Do you want to have a kid?
Loaded question. I think she kind of does. And I've never wanted kids, and for our whole relationship, we both never wanted kids. But like, I've always been like, if you want to experience that's like part of the human experience, I will suck it up and do what I need to do.
The 9 months of the prego porn you could shoot would pay for the entire 18 years you'd have to raise the kid too. You'd be chilling on it financially.
Wes, how much porn do you watch? How much porn do you watch, Wes?
I actually don't watch porn. I was just being logical. Like,
Every comment you make is about porn.
Why would you
The
not want
guy
to?
literally works with one of the biggest porn stars in the world. Links. Sorry, you live in a fucking serial killer's bedroom, but this guy happens to be with someone who is pretty sexual in their world.
I don't watch it though. I don't watch
Neither do I.
I avoid responsibility whenever I can.
Do you think you're better than people for
Ned
not
has a
watching
lot
it?
of game. Ned fucks a lot of girls. A lot of hot Japanese girls.
I mean, I fuck porn stars. Have you?
Yes, I paid to do it too, Ned. It's not that big of a deal.
You fucked a porn star.
Yes.
I wonder if
But you wouldn't know who she is because you say you don't watch porn. What type of world is that? That you pay to fuck a porn star and you don't watch porn? Why don't you just fuck a regular girl? It has nothing alluring to it to you.
I'm like, okay.
But that's not something to brag about. Why would you? Who cares if you fucked a porn star?
Wes surrounds himself.
No, I know. I'm talking to Ned.
Wes surrounds himself with pedophiles and 80-year-old men.
I fucking lived with a very famous Japanese porn actor.
You live in Thailand. Surround yourself with pedophiles and 80-year-old fucking men who fuck
I live in
18-year-olds.
Pattaya, bro. I live in Bangkok.
Yeah, that's all the same. You surround yourself with pedophilia.
Bangkok is
Yeah.
very different.
Good
Thailand's
name
all the
is
old
all
white
about
guys and the
pulling out a
Indians.
fat stack
Bangkok's
of
the
pot.
young well. I'm hanging out with like
Yeah,
normal.
you keep telling yourself that, buddy. You're surrounding yourself with the worst of humanity.
I mean, you gotta get down hard if you gotta start sex padding this young, bro.
Old white people.
60-year-old sex pats, yes, they're the most horrible,
Yes, there's a lot of
disgusting people ever.
If you had a child,
Yeah.
That's their whole bit.
do you think that your relationship with your wife would change?
I
Do you
think-
think that things would change in your household if you guys had a child.
I
to
think
care
it'd be
for?
dramatically better. Shared sense of mission and all that. I think right now it's like we both kind of have like I'm willing to go along with whatever she wants, but like we don't have the same vision really, right? Like I'd love to be like like hearing the waves in a beach house, and she wants acreage property in like the mountains or whatever, right? And we have like 40 pets, so it's like I always say that it's like animal chores all day, every day. And like, it's hard to hire enough people, and like every time I walk across the driveway, it smells like dog shit.
Nick, you gotta put your foot down. You gotta put your foot down, Nick. You gotta tell her no more animals. Get rid of half the fucking animals. You gotta be a fucking man. You gotta tell her what you guys are gonna do.
Or
Separate. Give her an animal sanctuary,
as
make
a
that her
husband.
hobby, and then keep the animals out of the house.
And why should you look to her
and
husband?
let her run over you? I don't know.
And set it up as a petting zoo, and then people might be very confused as customers, but you'll make money either way.
Fuck that. Relationships are about compromise, okay? So you need to man the fuck up, tell her fuck the animals, get rid of the animals, fuck the acreage and all that. No, to compromise, because Nick is the one who has the seed to implant into your belly.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, the poll is up on who to kick. Type in chat who to kick.
Baseball.
Who do you want to get rid of?
The men have more power in a relationship. Use your power and put your foot down.
I feel like I gain more power as time goes on, right? It's kind of
You do. You do. Her
I
market
think you
value
have the
goes down.
opportunity to be more persuasive. It's not about power. It's that you can be persuasive if you understand exactly what it is that you want.
Are you just gonna wait it out?
Maybe she doesn't understand exactly what she
Until
wants.
she gets like too old and she's no longer hot enough to do porn, that you're like, all right, you got nothing left.
Coming up.
You're
and
worth
then,
$100 million.
we'll realize
You're
that
not leaving me
Amaranth
now,
is not a person; it's a title, right? It's a mantle.
Exactly. But eventually, when she's
learning a lot.
45 and has saggy shit everywhere, she's no one's paying for that unless she's like, I don't know, MILFing, I guess. But that's not even big anymore.
No, I think she's gonna be
Don't
John.
pay for
Cena.
shit, man. For somebody who doesn't watch porn, you seem to know very little about the business.
That would make sense. I know very little if I'm.
Yeah, you know very little in general. You're seriously coming off as a fucking retard, but you keep
Sorry,
going.
Honestly, this is going nowhere. It seems between me and Shuvi. I'm going to bring in someone else who has an issue with Shuvi. Maybe you guys can just settle there. Maybe you feel more comfortable talking to him. At least you'll start talking, pussy. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna bring in another guy.
You literally just joined the one-on-one with me or something. Like, what do you think this is, bro?
I got it.
Kind of take over the show.
Y'all,
It seems like
just like Cuffham got invited to the boat.
you're joining me, bro. It seems like you're only here.
Well, it's been real. I think this might be my last minute here, but thank you for having me on. I have some ideas of how we can make the show better, how you can make it better, but that's just feedback for a later time. Thank you for having me. This has been
What
fun.
are the ideas? I'd love to hear it.
Replace Darius with a right field. It's so much
It's a
better.
little bit. It's a little chaotic, and I feel like there needs to be more structure and direction instead of just us eating each other up in this limited. In this limited format of us talking over each other on webcams, like we should at least show something, do something, dance, like sing, I don't know, something interesting rather than just fucking jerking ourselves off. And sorry, I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated now. That's why I gotta cool off and just I'll probably go, take a shower.
Relax, man. Just relax. Take a deep breath.
I'm trying, man. It's hard, man. There's too many people that I care about here fighting, and it's making it stressful.
Who do you care about the most, Clink?
I know what Darius is going through, man. Imagine you love a girl and she goes on a boat and fucks this younger guy, I would feel some type of way. But
But
on
I'm
Shuvy's
just
case,
imagining it.
but
It
in
hasn't
Shuvy's
actually
case,
happened.
He broke up with me. There is no sympathy there. He broke up with me 2 months ago, and he said that he got STDs, and I proved we didn't have STDs. So yes, I go on a boat to hang out with friends. There's nothing wrong with that. He's crashing out because he fucked up. He broke up with me. There is no fuck. You fucking dumb.
As my abortion rapist talking to me, do you really want to do this, Zena? Do you really just don't talk?
Yo, Zena.
All right,
You're in a way better
Darius.
place right now.
Darius.
Let it happen.
Stop.
Don't listen, Miss. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
at the same time, I understand your situation, Shuvy. Sorry.
Actually, before Squeeze comes in, this is Blink's goodbye. Blink.
Thank you guys for having me.
How are you so confident?
Could you please give us like the guitar, just a last goodbye song?
Play it out.
Okay, play a song.
Just anything, just a little riff. And tell us where we can find you.
Give us a 2-minute song.
I'm actually not a musician.
Not a 2
I'm
minutes.
bad at guitar, but I guess I'll do something. I'm not actually good at guitar. I'm just trying to learn something, you know. I'm trying to stay interested and inspired in life. And so I'm learning new things. I'm learning how to box. I'm learning how to fight. I'm learning how to play. Because to me, it's about inspiring the future, not just about getting money in the present. So here we go.
Okay. Thank you for the sub. Well, thank you. This already went on longer than I thought it would.
The future. Just waiting for the little desire. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Blink.
Bye, Laura.
Yeah, bye. All right. So I guess Squeeze is now going to take your
Horseshit.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Squeeze. If you don't know who I am, you might have seen me on the boat with Shuvy. And there was something that I did want to say to you, Shuvy. You know, we were friends.
Let me guess. Darius told you to say this.
No, this is out of my own heart, my own mind. Okay, I'm not being manipulated, as Zena says. I'm not being manipulated. You know what I mean? Okay. I thought we were friends, man. And
oh my gosh, you have 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. I'll Shuvy, why the fuck do you care about who I'm friends with, man? Why do you think that? Oh, I'm losing loyalty. You're not loyal to me. Like, it's fucking dumb, man. Why do you care if I'm friends with Darius? You're pressing me because I'm not loyal to you. Why am I supposed to be loyal to you? You weren't treating me as a friend.
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay, well, guess what?
No. Yo, Squeeze, bro. Didn't you say 15-year-olds could consent to sex as long as they went through puberty?
No, that's not what I said. Why are you?
Yeah, that's literally what I said. That's literally what you said. And you admitted that you had said it, and you agreed, and you doubled down on it. How about that?
That's not what I agree with, and that's not what I fucking said. So
that's literally what you said.
He's talking about he's talking some dumb shit. I don't even know.
Is that racist or
no? About some dumbass fucking
Sneeko
shit. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wait, sorry. Isn't the girl in your boat right now that fucks Sneeko? Sorry, the girl that was literally following Sneeko and like pretended to get a tattoo on her.
8 seconds.
You're gonna insult this guy? Isn't the girl right next to you the girl that fucks Sneeko's like literally cream on his dick? Are you joking?
And thank you. All right, so
that's retard.
One question, guys. Yeah, yes, Wes.
Squeeze, can you confirm? Did you ever see them fuck?
Jesus.
Well, they're definitely.
We unmute them.
Sure. I knew they fucked, and it's fucking pussy for you to not admit it, Shuvy. You're just a scared guy that doesn't want controversy from the internet, even though you instigate every other fucking streamer. Just like me, you're instigating me right now. You always want to find problems, but you can never fucking stick up for yourself, dude. And that's what makes you not
very ironic, bro.
Very ironic, sure, man. Then how about you?
Shout out to Nick for pulling out the booze. What you drinking over there?
Macallan 18.
I'm muting everybody that's trying to talk right now, and because we're on to the next question, guys. Okay, so let me pull up my list of questions. Oh wow, my lineup of my next question I'm not going to use. I'll use that one for later.
my gosh,
that's so loud. I hear it. Okay, let's see.
Do you think
it's appropriate for a streamer in a relationship to do a one-on-one stream with someone of the opposite gender?
He doesn't have anything to say. So.
Okay, let me unmute everybody.
I mean, a one-on-one stream with the opposite sex, yeah, as long as they're not flirting.
As long as they're not on a boat, right, Darius?
What if they're sleeping next to each other?
No, I mean that would be bad. Yeah, that's cheating.
Or if you build like a
I mean,
barrier.
if you're comfortable with your relationship and your partner trusts you, it shouldn't matter. It's on fucking stream.
I mean, it's just boundaries, bro. It's just optics. It looks fucking weird.
Why would you be insecure about optics? What other people believe is not what your relationship is.
It's not insecurity. It's just boundaries, and you know you have to set a line somewhere so the relationship can stay healthy.
Also, everyone's unmuted.
But that's not gonna. Okay, I'm hanging out with some girl, but I'm married, and we're streaming, and she's a streamer, and she's in a relationship, and you're both like, hey, we know how things are. This is what I do to make money. Like, you can't go on a business trip with somebody that you work with who's opposite sex and go to the beach.
That's not what I'm saying. No, you can do that. Just don't sleep in the same bed together and don't flirt. Like, what do you mean?
But if it's the same bed and it's on stream, who gives a shit? You're not fucking.
It's just the optics of it. It looks bad, and people are going to be like, damn, your girlfriend's sleeping with this other dude on stream. It's fucking weird. It looks bad.
Yeah, but we're not talking about your girlfriend. You're talking about yourself.
The question is, should you do a one-on-one stream with somebody of the opposite sex? I said yes, as long as they're not flirting or sleeping in the same bed. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but you're not making it about you. You're making it about somebody else in your own situation.
What are you talking about? I mean, if I slept in the bed with a girl on stream, I think that would be bad too. Yeah.
I think even flirting is like unavoidable.
That would be bad though. That's because you're a predator, all right? That's different. That's on you, dog. If it's just two normal people doing a sleepy streamer hanging out together, there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I'm a predator? Okay, buddy. Do you even have a girlfriend? You're in Thailand having sex with
I pay for
hookers.
prostitutes, so I never have to have a girlfriend. That's why I never cheat on someone like Kimmy, because I know that I would, because I'm a savage. I'm a dog. So I just cheat on hooker girlfriends. That's why I never break my heart. It's an awesome life.
You're gonna regret it when you're 40.
Relationship, and you're constantly insecure about it. Like, oh, you better not do a stream with another guy. You're the one who has a miserable fucking life. Every day I wake up and I pay $8 to fuck whoever I want. I live a goddamn dream life.
Yeah, but guess what? When you're 40, you're going to regret it because it's unfulfilling and you have nobody to connect to on a real level.
Yeah. They wait until they're like 65 to do this. When they're miserable old and can't afford it. I can do it now, and then when I want to get married and take it seriously, then I can. I'm enjoying it now when I'm at the
like, no good woman is gonna want to marry you when you said, "Oh, I've been living in Thailand for 15 fucking years."
One of you for 20 years. Oh, fucking hookers in Thailand. Yeah. Oh, I've been trying to
for the last 15 years. Oh, as many 18 years old as I could. Like, no good woman wants that. It doesn't matter what I look like.
Swinging at their knees. You have no place to talk on what women want. Women have never wanted
how many ladyboys did you disappoint?
Mankind. The last
because
time
they had to say, damn, I used to have a bigger cock than you.
And drag them back to their
You're
fucking
arguing with me about the dissatisfaction that you have in your own life because you can only fuck worse. And you're saying, oh, you're old. That's it. You're going to die. We're all going to be old and die someday. But you're going to die and have nobody care.
Anyone who lives in Thailand cannot fuck American girls. Wes cannot fuck American girls.
That's right before I came here.
You failed at fucking normal American girls.
Guys, I didn't even
Seriously.
fuck hookers. I'm not even
moved to a country.
You didn't move here to fuck hookers, but you fuck hookers every day.
Marry you?
I don't fuck hookers every day. It's like I'd say once a week if I don't have a girl who's staying with me.
So you moved to Thailand for what
The
reason?
girl's going to be a hooker that stays with you. You have to pay for all
It's
this
the only
shit.
state I've ever been where every time you walk outside, there's infinite fun, cool shit to do. There's like from the most degenerate to like normal nightlife to like cultural shit. Everything here is fun. I walk outside at noon or
Culturally
midnight.
think you've done in Thailand. Come on.
I feel like you could get that in Miami or Vegas.
This is the favorite I've ever been to. America sucks. America is not like this at all.
Hey, Wes, do you
paid a
like
hooker
to stay
or an
fucked
escort
by gang?
before? Who here has paid a hooker and escort before?
I've done it.
Yeah, of course I've done it.
I mean,
It's the greatest pleasure in
I
life.
paid a girl for a photo shoot, but then
Oh,
she
really?
said,
That's
you know,
all
you can't fuck me.
You haven't paid
I've only done it once.
Shut up, Ned. Just be
You
honest.
think I can afford prostitutes in Japan? The $2 an hour I get from Kick? You're fucking retarded.
God, you're such a fucking pussy.
I think every guy has had sex with an escort at least
I'm
once.
gonna come to Japan just to kill you in real life. You
No, in Minecraft.
Why would you say something like that? You don't even know who I am.
I just
You don't
want
want
to
to fuck
fucking.
with me in Japan, bro.
I want to
You
see
really
your
don't.
fucking. I want to see the life squeeze out of your liver spotted.
Well, I have never.
Freak. I want to see the
You'll
blood
still die
spew out
alone.
of
It
your
don't
bones,
matter.
you filthy
It's just
fuck.
here. Nobody will find your body.
Wes is angry at Ned because it reminds him that he's surrounded by people like Ned in Thailand.
Ned reminds me of what I could be if I fucked my whole life up. So I'm fighting against it.
You're on,
So I don't end up.
you are on that fucking path.
Yeah, you're on the way there, dude.
Let me tell you, you wish your life would be good as mine 5 years from now. And you're like 15 years younger than me. You're fucking on a terrible path, son. Let Grandpappy Ned.
You're
wearing
the
Versace hat. You ain't doing good.
And you're smoking inside of it, staining your walls yellow, and you're telling me about how good your fucking life is. You have dementia, bro.
You can enjoy smoking in my house, and I'm not sitting behind a cum-stained fucking mattress asking myself, where am I going to go find a whore next week?
That's
thank you to Eddie. Thank you, Eddie, for helping this guy get laid.
I DoorDash hookers. They come and give you a massage and then suck your dick. And it's been fucking $40. It's the greatest pleasure on the planet. You should come try it.
Your future wife is gonna love this shit.
Maybe you'll die happy. Maybe you'll put the
old
gun down, Ned. Maybe
no
you'll find a
teeth,
reason
and
to
she's
smile.
the only person that will marry you.
No,
you got nothing.
Ned, I refuse to.
Wes, bro, why are you
hit women once because you're the absolute clown.
Wes is living a great life with his
You
mattress
know
on
what
the wall.
whores want, and it's money. That's it. That's all you know. You know that whores want money. Guess what? I know that too. I'm just not wasting my money on them.
Are you flexing $8 hookers? Are you flexing $8
No, it's the flex in the sense that it's amazing that you can fuck hookers.
Wes, you can't even fuck good hookers. You fucking $40 hookers. You're fucking nasty.
Here are like $300, Paul. The best hookers in the States are like $5,000.
You're disgusting. You said you fucking $40 hookers, not $300 ones.
Well, it's based on
What does a $300 hooker
How much
have
was
to
yours, Paul,
put in order to
when you
live a
said
good
you did
life?
it?
Well, I did it in Amsterdam, so it was like $30 to $40.
The fact that you're flexing on any hooker in Thailand, being like,
The difference is it was in Amsterdam.
Fucking sad. You're not even old. Save that shit for when you're old and your dick don't work and you're like, aha, I'm in Thailand. I can get cheap fucking dick pills. Like, you've already decided your life is no better than a 65-year-old British sex pat. And you're like not even old.
How great your life is. Just kill yourself. I promise it doesn't get better. It never gets better. This is the end for you. In Minecraft, you should jump off your hardcore world and fucking splatter on the ground. I promise it never gets better. You're not going up. This isn't your arc, bro. This isn't your come up. This is the end for you. Give up.
I wish my end was the bootleg Versace hat instead of this Temu bullshit that I paid $3 for.
This is not bootleg.
Wait, do you really get more from a higher dollar hooker, or is that just
Broke are you to
what are you
think
getting
a
there?
Versace hat
What are you
is
paying
fake?
up for?
These are like
Because it's
$400
fucking
hats.
Thailand.
How dare
Everything
you?
in Thailand is fake. Nobody
was
goes
bought
there
in
and be like,
America,
oh, this
you
is an
fucking
authentic hooker
Hey,
experience.
you
It was her
Versace
first
because
day
in
on the
America.
job.
And hey,
I'm
Thailand has
sorry.
Versace stars too. This place has more fucking luxury malls than any country in the fucking world.
The fact that you paid for a real Versace hat is pathetic. You paid for a real
one?
Yeah, the real Versace hat.
That's pretty fucking good, dude.
That's even worse. Who the fuck wears Versace?
I like black and gold. What? It's my two favorite colors. Versace has all the black and gold shit.
I think the only actual problem is you're wearing it in Thailand, so everyone all thinks it's fake.
I don't care what people think. It's comfortable and it's made well. It's the hat I wear ever.
Let me take the hat off. Let me see your hat.
And made well.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's why.
Now we know
That's
why
you live in Thailand.
We know why you pay for sex in Thailand, you dumbass.
Dude, you look like you would belong in Thailand.
You should buy a fucking ticket to Turkey and take care of that shit so you can actually get a woman.
In like 6 months.
You're cheating, bro. You're on.
I'm not on Ozempic anymore. I haven't been on it in like 6 months, and I'm still down.
6 months?
No.
I mean, you are down.
I haven't taken drugs for like 4 months. And I'm still down like 25 pounds since then.
How many lady boys have scammed you in Thailand? That's what I want to know.
Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
Wait, has anyone here ever been catfished by a hooker?
Apparently, Shubi did with my ex.
How are you getting catfished by a hooker?
Do not make that pose. Does anybody know any good like skin tightening?
Haven't you been married since high school? What are you talking about hookers?
Oh my God, those titties are bigger than most women I've been with.
Ned, you gay little bitch! You fucking suck, Ned!
Man. Yep. $8 hookers.
Work in progress.
They're working for that money. Oh my God.
This is why he lives in Thailand. Look at his dude.
420 pounds.
Dude's bald with 4 bellies and gets $8 hookers.
Paul, that's what happens when you lose weight. ABC wouldn't know shit about that.
Whatever,
to begin with. Like you had to move to another country to figure out where your fucking cock is. That's sad as fuck.
Ned, you don't even have a penis. They brought it off from the gonorrhea you got back in Vietnam. Okay.
Yeah, very good, very good. That's a very topical reference that we all care about.
Very topical because you were alive during the Vietnam War, you geriatric fuck.
Yes, I'm a geriatric fuck. I am old. That is the one thing you can fucking say. I'm an old
How do you
man.
fuck kids?
No, Ned's not even old. Ned's like 37 or something.
Dude, you're built like Mr. Krabs.
Technically, I'm 45.
You're 45, yeah.
Yep. In some countries, you would call me the kid.
Some countries you go hunting for kids.
Yeah, when you're
Seriously, if I wanted to fuck kids, I would have been in Thailand at your age.
We don't fuck kids in Thailand. That's Cambodia, bro.
Yeah, right.
That shit ended here like 15 years ago. Trust me, I came here looking for the hot 16-year-olds and didn't have them. I've had to resort fucking consenting adult women. It's fucking boring, bro. There's no hot kids left.
Oh no.
Every time I ask where the hot kids are at, they tell me to go to Cambodia, and I'm like, fuck.
Who do you guys think is the biggest cheater in this group? Who do you think would cheat first?
Me.
Yeah, you probably.
Probably Nick.
100%
with like a hooker or something.
Been in a relationship.
Listen, I can explain.
Have you ever had any woman like willing to admit she's your girlfriend that you haven't paid money to beforehand?
Okay, Dad, I don't care. Actually, doesn't the tier list go? I think it's Nick. I heard.
Why are they saying me?
That's a long fucking pause there, bro.
You literally cheated on your girlfriends before.
I've heard you cheated.
I cheated on one girlfriend before.
I think she's in this call. This is
like
what?
I didn't cheat on Kimmy.
He's here right now.
You should make a poll for the
cheated on
chat.
My last one. My last girlfriend.
Kimmy was your last girlfriend. You've got together
Caroline.
3 times.
You still didn't answer the question. When has a woman ever been willing to call herself your girlfriend without you having to pay money up front?
Who? Who are you asking?
Knock off Versace hat.
Oh, me? My name's Wes, you fat old fuck.
I will forget your name regardless.
That HIV ridden
Nobody.
whore is the reason I contracted it. But I loved her. Rest in peace.
Yeah, see, you can't even answer the question properly. When was the last time you were with a woman who would willingly call herself your girlfriend without having you pay money first?
Before I started streaming.
Which was?
When I was like 22.
How many, like, is that 200 pounds ago? Like, do you lose 10 pounds a year?
390.
And how fat was she?
Did I address something in chat? I'm sorry.
Damn, that's a sad life. You 600
Ned,
pounds together.
Ned, stand up. I'm not going to speak to you unless you stand up. Don't ever speak to me again. Look at you. Look at what the fuck you are.
I'm 45 years old.
You're not.
I'm 45 years old.
What happened? What happened? That is not 45. That is 65 plus, bro. You have an AARP membership. When you walk into a buffet, you get the seniors discount. I guarantee. There's no fucking way
You
to
jump out of an airplane
You're
and
45,
like
you
a
are
fucking
fucking
flying
dead within
fox
like
and
3 years,
land
bro.
in water
That's
safely.
45, you are cooked, son.
I don't
Why are you
care. I've
drinking
enjoyed my
standing
life.
up? It's over for you.
It's not over for me.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
not in Thailand.
You can't even
I'm
keep
not
up
the
with the
one
speaking
who's going to
speed.
have to
Your
have a
cigarette
shitload
lungs
of
are
plastic
rotting, dude.
surgery
You can't even talk
just
about
to
it. You're
not
running
look
out of
like a
breath.
deflated balloon.
You're
You look like a
You're
balloon
running out of
that
breath, man. You gotta
pops.
keep up, old boy. Come on.
What did you want to say
Keep
about
going
that,
now.
Darius?
You're running with the guns. What are you doing? Keep it going. Keep talking. Don't mute. Why are you muting, you fat old fuck? You having a you having a seizure? You having a stroke? Let's
I'm
stop.
having a seizure.
bro.
It's like,
Rip
how
another
can
mile,
anybody
bro.
take
Go
you
ahead.
seriously
You're gonna keep
when the
talking.
last time you were in a relationship where somebody who's willing to call you their girlfriend
Ned, when was your last relationship?
Ned, you're a living
at
joke.
600 pounds.
And you're
My last
clearly living
relationship
at that.
ended about 2 years
You
ago.
are
It's
a
fucking
clown,
beautiful.
Ned. You are a living
And I'm
joke
waiting
on
for her
your
to come
red
back.
nose and your multicolored wig and honk it. You
multicolored
absolute
wig?
fucking clown.
Like-
honk.
My hair is just as bad as yours, so don't mean a fucking thing. However,
What does that
I'm
have to do with
old,
being a
you're
clown?
young. And my
Ned, I
body
will
is
say,
young, Ned.
Ned, you need to shave the
Ned,
mustache. It's stained from cigarettes.
No, that's just how my hair is.
Okay, can I
But
address something in the chat?
I do complete the look according to Wes.
Yeah, Darius, what's in chat?
Hey, so Nana Peeps, you said this is why I just moved out from Darius's house. Move on, Darius. Look for help. You're a 45-year-old prostitute that
Seriously, I guarantee you,
I really don't care
any
what your
hooker
opinion is of
in Thailand would give me a 50% discount rather than having to fuck Wes.
But I could give two fucking shits less to a fuck about anything you have to say about my life. Maybe message like some younger person to maybe tell me that. I don't give a fuck about what you have to say. Thanks, Nana Peeps.
I would just like to state clearly for the record that I've never seen a hooker.
You've never seen a hooker?
No.
You live with one, Nick. What are you talking about, dude?
No, he doesn't.
Fine, a prostitute.
No, she's an adult performer. She doesn't have to have sex with
Ned,
men in
you
order
would
to
be that
earn
guy.
money.
Ned, you're the guy AVN and people walking up to, who's your favorite porn star? Oh, it's so hard to choose. I love so many of them. Oh, they're considered adult actresses. They don't take you serious, bro. They don't know you. It does not matter how much you
know
do
who I
on
am.
OnlyFans.
I'm
They don't give
famous
a
in
fuck.
this country.
You look like Ted Kaczynski ate Ted Kaczynski. Shut the fuck up. You're not
Is
super
Ted
bomber. You're the
Kaczynski
cake bomber.
before your time?
Don't talk to me. You
How do you know about Ted
Wait,
Kaczynski?
can we actually go through everyone then? Darius, have you ever had an escort? Have you ever paid for sex?
I've never paid for sex, but I guess technically I was getting paid for sex because my ex-girlfriend was giving me money multiple times to continue being with her. So I guess I am an escort myself.
Okay.
I really think about it.
Okay. Eyes, have you ever?
Yeah, in Amsterdam, I had sex with a prostitute for like $50, and it was nice. I don't know. She was the sex wasn't very good because it was just transactional. But I mean, the $50 girls in Amsterdam look a lot better than the $50 ones in Thailand.
That's true.
Okay. Nick, have you?
I've always heard that free pussy is more expensive than paid pussy, but I can't speak to the latter.
Oh yeah, when I went to Japan the first time to do a subathon, I also had sex with a prostitute on stream.
I've merely.
Wait, what? Were we not dating the first time you went to Japan?
No, we weren't.
Okay.
I've merely.
First time.
I've exchanged words with
Ned,
a prostitute.
Have you?
Yes, but I didn't plan on having sex. I thought it was something else. And I was disappointed with her because I saw her in a porn video recently, and the video asked her, "Have you ever been with a foreign man before?" And she said, "No."
You're
Glad to have
good
sex with a
storyteller.
woman that you paid for sex, Ned? It was a big accident? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Doobie, have you?
Paid her for a photo shoot.
Accidentally had sex with her, Ned. Yeah.
Okay. And then Wes, you've been very open that you have.
Wait. Did Nick ever say if he's ever been with a prostitute?
I have not, but I've messaged one.
Does it count that you're married to a prostitute, and you said she wasn't one, but she did technically give a hand job to a freshman fit producer?
Don't you have to be paid to be a prostitute? Like you have to get money,
I thought
right?
he paid her for that. He paid her to be on the show, right? So technically, quid pro quo. Like she was paid
No,
to be on the
wait,
podcast,
okay.
then jerked him off.
That's not even
That's
true.
kinda like a prostitute, right?
That's fresh and fit clout chasing, right? They just glommed onto an existing story. If you're talking about that.
Oh, so it's not true?
No, it's not. That part. The
Did
fresh.
I get a hand job from Amaranth? I'll pay. I don't care, bro.
I mean,
why would you want a hand job from Amaranth?
Because I'd be in a video. That'd be so cool. Like,
Yeah, but a hand job is
You're in a video,
nothing.
then it's
You
not
can make fun of my
prostitution, it's
small
adult
wimpy white penis
entertainment.
while you're
if you're
jerking me
willing
off,
to
it'd be
strap
awesome.
on a dildo, then maybe we could arrange.
Dude, okay. Unironically, I'll pay Amaranth 10 grand if she wears a strap on and fucks me.
Oh, she likes the peg, so you're in luck.
And she can keep all the money for the video. You know what I mean?
Just for
Like,
the
all
record,
OnlyFans money.
I've
I'll pay
never
her
been
10K
pegged,
just
though.
to rail me. Bro.
I've never been pegged.
Wait, who fucks Amaranth in the videos? Who's the guy who fucks her?
Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's like male enough looking female assistants.
Yeah.
And then occasionally we've gotten like
it's not other guys.
Man, we tried to get Johnny Sins to just cameo in it just to fuck with people, but like he wasn't down. He actually wanted to film a porno.
So she's not getting fucked by other dudes.
Dude, no.
It's you
when
or
she
a girl.
won the AVN award, every male porn star, Kieran Lee, just rattle off all the names, were in her DMs like, hey.
Wait, Nick.
Okay, I thought you were just getting like cucked left and right.
No, she doesn't.
You said you know she likes to peg.
I'm the only person
How
she's
often
ever
do you
actually
get
had sex
pegged by
with.
her? What?
She's only had sex with you ever.
Correct.
Damn.
If you met her when I met her, you'd understand. Like the Amaranth of today, you've hung out with her. A little awkward, right? Just a tad. But like we're talking our first date, she said 12 words. And I was like, this girl does not like me, right? And then she followed me to my car, and I thought, she's about to steal my fucking kidney, right? Like, she's just awkward. Like, she's very awkward when I met her, so it's very believable. Plus, she lived at home. Her parents were, like, fundamental, Christians. The curfew was 9 p.m. Like, I believe it.
Do you think Amaranth's, like, autistic, Nick?
Wait, sorry, no. Why? You're still in her house. You're still doing this shit. You have a ton of money. Why don't you just go get, like, an apartment or something, bro? You live in, what, Houston?
Because $90 million is more than $45 million.
Good point.
Okay.
He can spend all of her money. Versus he gets divorced, he can only
But she
spend
bought
half
me
of it.
this watch to like, this is a funny story. She bought me this watch so that I would go out of the house for 7 hours to go collect it. And then she changed all the locks on me.
Wait, Kimberly, you hearing this?
I was looking at the polls, but I heard that she bought the watch to get him out of the house for 7 hours.
To change locks.
Yeah. That's a pretty good relationship. I like that.
It's a $2 million watch. Like
you like that?
That was worth the
$2 million. Hey, a $2 million watch. I mean,
Shuby, you got any more contribution, bro? You gotta save yourself back. Maybe have
Well,
on camera.
just to get me out for.
Buy that. I need more viewers, guys.
Sorry, real quick. Why don't you, hey, Shuby, have Zeta twerk on camera. Maybe it'll save your career. Come on, that's what everyone's looking for.
Thing that
You're
you heard, bro.
Wait, real quick. Sorry, no. Listen, Doc.
Have you guys had anything?
I said what that? I said multiple things this whole time. I directed at you, and you didn't say shit like a little pussy ass bitch. And people are voting for you for that exact reason.
You're not mad. I say one word and you're mad.
You get me mad. You get me inspired.
Wait, Kimmy, do you do OnlyFans? I don't even know. I'm way out of the loop in this world.
You make me money. You don't get me mad. You make me get hard, nigga. You do.
Yeah.
You can see my
the N word.
Just looking at your pretty ass. I keep thinking about how I kissed you. I keep thinking about it every day. And when I jerk off at night, I think about your nasty ass Adam's apple, and I think about your nasty ass that Bruce. Wait. Show the chat your chin. Show the chat your chin, nigga. That's for my kiss.
Nah, dumbass. Was it me or was it the 4'11" girl? Either one, it's not a win, bro. It doesn't look good, bro.
He said either it's not a win. 4'11" girl or a 19-year-old skinny boy.
You can't hear
His audio.
Okay, 1 minute.
Who just left the call? Oh, Ned.
Oh. Is Ned, did he mean to do that?
I don't know.
I have to drag him back if he did not mean to do that.
But if
But
he
if he
meant,
then I guess the show must go on without him.
Wait, out of
Wes
curiosity.
has got to come back though.
Out of curiosity, Kimmy, do you do OnlyFans? And then, like, I guess, second follow-up question, Ice, would you be okay with your girlfriend doing OnlyFans, and to what extent?
I mean, if she was making millions of dollars a year, then yeah, that's fine. But if she's making less money than me, then it's just not necessary to do that.
Hey, where'd Ned go?
That's fair.
Wait, dude,
That makes sense.
It's deadass getting botted right now. Are you trolling?
Wait, Ned got kicked?
It went from neck and neck to like 70% west. Are you trolling?
I mean, Nick, if Amaranth is making, let's say, 50K a month or 20K a month, would that be good for her to do OnlyFans?
No.
Like, would you like that?
I think she would quit at like 500K a month.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Why
Why
the six?
It literally just got botted.
There's no way it got botted. Did it really get botted?
That was insane. Yes, it went from like 30.
You should do that.
Oh, it keeps moving.
Yeah, do the website. Because this
Okay.
doesn't show all the viewers. It doesn't even show the entire guest. It just shows 2 people, and then it's botted.
Well, I know, but I made a new one for the entire guest, or for just them two, because that's what it was coming at. They were fighting, so I made a new one.
Make them go 1v1, honestly. I'll mute. Let Shuvi and Wes go, and we'll see what the crowd decides.
Me and Shuvi? I have nothing on Shuvi. I don't know anything about this kid. He's like a new.
I'm gonna grab my food real fast.
He has a
I don't know anything about Shuvi besides the fact that he beat the fuck out of you, you pussy.
Shut up, bitch. I'll get you.
I'm just saying, that guy beat your fucking ass, dude. You got beat up by a 19-year-old guy who looks like a skeleton.
Why are you hot, dude? You're right.
You got your ass.
I got my hair pulled by my
Kissed his neck? You got ass beat by the girl you fucking aborted your kid.
You're a liar.
You got ass after.
Oh no, nigga.
Funny, bro.
Why is Ned's cam not working for me? Do you guys see Ned?
No.
And then Ned, your camera's not working.
What is this?
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, yes.
I can't tell who to kick now because you guys think that it's botted. So do you think that it's botting for Shuvi to be kicked or to be kept?
It spins back and forth. Honestly, just do whatever it says.
Just roll it. Do a 50-50.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like maybe I'm not actually genuinely getting voted off, but it is about the chat. I've seen it happen so many times. So I don't know. There's no way to tell because it's just one word. It's not like easy to know.
Wait, who is it between me and Shuvi?
Between you and Shuvi.
Just 50-50. Shuvi, high or low?
It's.
Sorry.
Did you say something? High or low?
You should just do a coin flip, Kimberly.
That's what I'm doing. I'm gambling. High or low?
Yeah, that's what Wes is trying to do. Shuvi, high or low?
Wait, who is this? What does that mean?
You. Low is 1 to 50, high is 51 to 100. If you get it correct, you stay, I leave. If you get it wrong, you leave, I stay. So even 50-50.
I'm not even the number, bro.
It's Google RNG, and I'm streaming it in Discord.
Are you in California, Kimmy?
Yeah.
I have it set to 1 to 100. Just high or low.
Us is eliminated. Like,
That's what we're doing. We're flipping it. Fuck a poll, dude. Let's game.
Okay. You know the poll on the screen says that Shuvi should be kicked, so we're gonna say goodbye to Shuvi. We're just gonna be here to think of it.
I mean, I feel like that could be manipulated through chat bots, but that's fine.
Okay, Shuvi.
Before you leave, just remember when you're fucking her, she likes to have her.
I don't know.
Right above her clit, push it around, and you can feel your penis.
That's crazy. All right. Do you want to say your goodbye, Shuvi?
You could hit the tissue a lot better. That's what I'm saying.
It's unfortunate. Longer. I understand. You know, I didn't have much.
She also likes to put your hand around her neck as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have like much energy to do that. You're kind of a bitch, but maybe you could.
It also is effing. Is that right? Is that just me?
It's not lagging for us.
Okay. Thank you, Shuvi. You guys can find him at kick.com/Shuvi. Thank you for coming on.
Shuvi, one more thing before you leave. You weren't very entertaining this episode. Maybe it'll be more entertaining when I know.
You lost.
Nice one, bro. Did it take you like 30 minutes to think?
Am I hidden?
I'm just
saying
saying,
I might
we'll
be
see you in the ring.
Where is Darius? Oh, I muted him.
already whooped you. We slap boxed and wrestled. I already beat your ass. So.
Well, I'll see you in the ring. I'll knock that ego out of your ass, man.
That's my bad, guys. I forgot I muted him.
Well, I'll see you in the ring, buddy. All right. Drop the ego. All right. Bye.
Wait, with Shuby and Xena gone, who do Darius and Shuby have to, or what's the other guy's name? Squeeze? What do they have to argue with? Like, we kind of needed them. They were each other's kryptonite. You gotta pick a new villain.
Are you talking about me and Shuby?
Yeah. You and Darius don't have Xena and Shuby anymore. You have to pick a new villain.
Well, I think Shuby is my villain.
Well, he's gone, bro.
I know.
Now what?
Now it's up to Darius to.
Squeeze, are you taking over, or is Darius just gonna sit here? Because we're coming under the question. So guys, gotta sit down.
Darius stepped outside of the room, so I'll just wait for him.
All right, perfect. So guys, should streamers date each other? Should you date?
Can we talk about the fact that all these questions are kind of related to dating? Like why?
Well, because there's just a bit of drama with dating.
It feels like a pop magazine, bro. Like some.
What question would you like me to ask?
It's because he has no girlfriend.
You have to eliminate one race
will.
of people on the entire world. What race are you eliminating?
Oh.
Well, I'm also trying not to get.
Well, that's an easy one.
Maybe I also want to keep my kick channel. I like it.
Well, you don't have to get racist. Just pick a country.
Well, okay. I'll ask a question. How is the best way to handle a cancellation? If you're being canceled, how should you handle it?
Double down, tweet something racist.
I would say
Pokemon on Twitter with just the hard R.
I mean, I just don't think you should ever apologize. I don't think you should double down, but just don't apologize because you'll never win anybody over, and they'll just bully you the whole time. So.
Do you think you should apologize for bombing a plane, Ice Poseidon?
I mean, clearly I didn't bomb a plane. I got swatted on a plane.
I've debated this with Amaranth before, but I'd love to hear what like Ice has to say to this, which is that like, let's say you accidentally say the N-word, right? What if you just immediately, without missing a beat, just rattle off every slur for every race possible, and then at the end of that you say, "What? I just hate all races equally." Would that work?
I mean, I don't think that would work, but if you accidentally say the N-word, I mean, just ignore it. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. If you just don't. I mean, I don't know. What can you do? If it happens accidentally, if it just slips out, I mean,
that was my advice for Kate.
You can do.
You know, I was like, you said
has that happened to any of you guys? Have you accidentally said it?
Well, in Japan, Henry did really stupid gambling. And I accidentally said the soft A, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing with the soft A? Because I just got carried away, and I just kept going. I just moved on. Whatever.
Italians are like part black anyway, right? You were like the least liked immigrants that came to America before, like, you know, the rest. So you're kind of black. It's fine. It's just like how Darius can say the N-word, you can say it, Paul.
It's just because I was hanging around Andro so much, and he says it every 2 words, so I just, it was in my head.
You want a real take? There's nothing wrong with the soft A. Kick obviously doesn't care about it. Their biggest creators drop the F slur all the time. Soft A is like a term of camaraderie. As long as you're not dropping hard R's and being an actual racist, I think soft A is back. I think we're bringing it back. This is Trump's America, after all.
You're alone with your
I'm bringing it back. I am the lone champion of the N-word. I'll do it. I don't care.
All right, then say it.
What's up,
nigga? There we go.
Soft A, baby.
Awkward as fuck.
Soft A.
Awkward as fuck. Have you ever had a black friend in your life?
My girlfriend is black. She literally.
I know you didn't have a girlfriend.
You don't have a girlfriend.
Ty, come here.
Also, you said the previous girlfriend, the one girlfriend you had in your life that would admit to being your girlfriend without having to pay her up front.
Is there a fire behind you?
And I don't believe that's a black girl.
Ned. Honest truth, my number one joy in life is turning hookers into housewives. So I find a hooker that I like, pay her one time, and then mind fuck her into falling in love with me and never paying her again. The current girl's here. I paid her one time 2 years ago, and she's been in my house for the past month.
Bring her on camera. Bring her on camera.
I think she's sleeping. It's 9:50 in the morning here. But
No, you know this. You know she's
in the morning. That's not a
She is
hooker,
fucking.
housewife.
Bro, she's
That is not a hooker.
The last
A
one
housewife is
this is a
not.
little homely. This is what my girlfriend pays. But hey, she's doing good. She's
Don't tie girls have don't they have hairy legs?
This one does, yeah.
That's
not great.
disgusting.
I'm not bragging about it like she's some fucking
girl, by the way.
I'm an honest guy, but hey, it's something to have, in the meantime that I don't have to worry about. I go, yeah, I'm focused on me. The gym, the eating, everything's me right now. This is just like the side piece. It's just living here, cleaning, taking care of the dog, all that.
Wait, are there non-Thai
hairy side
hookers
piece that you're paying
in
for
Thailand?
money
Yeah.
to.
No, I'm not paying.
Wait, Wes, have you ever fucked?
She lives at your house.
I got fucked by 2 lady boys, yeah.
At the same time?
No, it was once when I was really drunk, and then I was like, wait, I can't tell if I like this, so I tried it once sober, and I was like, that shit just feels gay, it's not for me. I never put my dick in a ladyboy's asshole. I fucked one post-op, where you fuck for like the fake pussy shit. I didn't know this at the time, but a fake pussy is just a ball sack turned inside out. And I tried to go down on her, and that shit's still growing hair inside. She had ball sack hair in her fake pussy. It was the grossest shit I've ever experienced. No, I'm not. I thought I might have liked it. I tried it, but it's not for me.
You're gay as fuck.
I'm a person who says no to nothing, Paul. You are well known for people coming, like you meet streamers for the first time, and you won't let them leave until they show you their dick. There are dozens of people from the streaming world that have this exact same story. Like you have like a dick ritual, like you're the fucking Illuminati of cock. So I don't think you're the one that's gay.
I'm not interacting with their penis. I just see their penis.
It's a hazing.
I'm to show you their cock, and I'm gay.
No, I have never forced anybody to show me their dick. I say, would you like to do a dick off, and then we show each other our penises. They don't have to do it. I don't like. I'm not gonna be like, all right, fuck you.
It's gay. But do you not think it's gay to ask to see another man's dick?
Never been to a locker room?
Yeah, but I've never looked at the dude's dicks because I'm not fucking gay.
Wait,
and also,
you're not a real man then.
I turned around and it was a hot chick fucking me, not some dude. I wasn't fucking gay, bro. It was just
You fucked an inside-out ball sack. I looked at a penis. There's a difference.
That was out of a horror movie.
Where do these dick offs happen? Is it TwitchCon?
What an actual pussy is supposed to look like the first time. Like, did you not look at that and be like,
I keep forgetting Ned's here, dude. I think we have like a corpse in the corner of the screen. He keeps chatting up every now and then. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. What's up, Ned? How's my retirement home?
It's pretty fucking awesome. I've got half price hookers. Any hooker you fuck, I get half price. Because
you take my scrap? That's sick, bro. That's a good vibe. We all have, different budgets. That's fair.
Wait, Ice, how do these dick offs come about, and where do they happen?
Well, if you came to my house, you could find out. Basically, I mean, it's just like if we're chilling, we're done streaming. It's just like, yo, can I see your dick? I'll show you mine. And then they either say yes or no. No one's ever said no. They're just like, yeah, sure, why not? And then because they want to see my dick as well. They're interested.
Are they always hard or soft?
Women?
No, they've always been soft. Obviously, no one's gay. It's just interesting. No, if it's a girl, I'm not asking to see their vagina, dude.
Okay, that's way gayer. You don't want to see the tits and ass and pussy of a chick, but you always want to see the dicks of the dudes?
Yeah, because it's more of like, okay, what's the competition? What are we working with here, boys?
Bro. I don't know about that one.
I mean, seeing pussy that you can't have is just like, that's gonna make you sad, especially in person. Like when it's on a video.
Ned, what do you know about pussy, please?
And then it's like, oh, you kind of know the boundaries.
What?
Can I actually squeeze?
Yeah. There's a rumor that you have sex with your stepsister. Is that true?
She hot?
Sorry. Let me explain. So basically, she wasn't my stepsister. I've never had sex with her. There was sexual tension. This was like, I don't remember how long ago, but we had sexual tension. And what I did was I filed a restraining order on her because I didn't want to deal with it. I became a man at that point. I was on semen retention. And what I did, I went to court. I filed a restraining order on her. I never fucked her because that was the right thing to do. She was my stepsister. I haven't seen her in years. And
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You don't share a bloodline.
Right.
I think it's like second cousin or further down you can fuck them. Stepsister's not even related. Dude. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's fine.
My stepsister's a fat black chick. I wish I had a hot stepsister. I would have tried to bang her.
She was like psychotic, and she always, came up on me and tried to have sex with me. And people knew who she was. She was like semi-famous on the internet. She did porn, and I didn't want to, fuck her because she had, like Xena, she had like 10 abortions. I heard she had an STD, and I wanted to stay far away from her because she was a psychotic bitch.
Dude, did you never think about how much money you could make from that though? The incest bag?
I know, but I would never do porn. It's part of my
culture.
Okay.
I mean, you could have just got head or something. It would have been fine.
I mean, who said I didn't get head?
I mean, dude, that is disgusting, buddy.
Anti-porn.
What do you mean what makes me anti-porn? I just don't feel like porn is like the right thing to do.
Your culture. What do you mean your culture?
Well, my religion. I'm semi-Christian and I believe in God, and I feel like it's just irrelevant.
What the fuck is semi-Christian?
Well, I mean, I study, Christianity, but I wouldn't say I follow it as much as regular Christians do. So,
what are like the main sins you commit that like spit in the face of Christianity? It would make you call yourself a semi-Christian.
Well, I would definitely not commit fornication. I mean, I did, but I don't want to anymore. That's why I'm on, semen retention.
But the porn was too far.
I mean, everybody watches porn, right? I would never do porn. I watch porn like most men do, but I would personally never fucking do it. I would never have an OnlyFans. I would never do anything.
Because for moral reasons you wouldn't do porn, but for the same moral reasons you had premarital sex and you masturbate to porn. You're not really lining up. If you do those things, why not just film porn?
You're edging, right? He's not nutting because he said semen retention. Like, is that you're swallowing your own nut so it stays inside you, or you're just not nutting? Like this is where I'm confused. I think
if you tried to do semen retention, you'd have a fucking stroke and die, dude. You should try it. There's no way your blood pressure would allow that to happen.
Semen retention doesn't do anything. Why would you do that?
I understand you're way unhealthier than me.
Oh, God.
You've lost 100 pounds and you still look fucking fat. Don't talk to me about blood pressure. Blood is basically serum.
Blood pressure. Put on the cup, man. It's okay. Relax. Smoke a ciggy.
So it's just 5 commandments instead of 10.
Why would you do that?
Well, I was doing a challenge. What the fuck is going on outside? Fucking loud. Anyways, I was doing a challenge. I wanted to see how long it would last without nutting. And I did it for like 3 months, and then I busted the biggest nut of my life. But I mean,
I went 11 years without nutting.
No, you fucking didn't.
I came once when I was like 11, and then I came again when I was 18.
That's 7 years.
From 11 to 18.
I did not.
This is such bullshit.
No, because I came on. I jerked off. And I didn't know about coming, and I was jerking off at 11. Then I came, and I thought it was weird. I didn't like the feelings. I just never did it again.
So you would just edge? You like edge for 7 years? You like the feeling, but you didn't like the cum itself?
Yeah, I would edge and then just not come. I would jerk off and then just edge, get close, stop, and then just not come.
Gimme, does it come does not about the cum?
I wouldn't know how much came out because it would definitely be inside a gym.
When I came at 18, it hit the ceiling. That shit squirted.
I mean, you didn't watch porn when you were.
No, I did. I watched porn. I jerked off. I just didn't come. I jerked off until I was close, and I would stop.
You think that might be why you're so fucking weird?
Why didn't
you like retended yourself into autism?
I didn't like how it felt. I thought it felt weird. It was too intense. I don't know.
That's the most autistic I've ever heard. That's crazy.
Understandable.
But I did it for. I did that for 7 years, whatever, and nothing happened. I didn't gain anything from not coming for 7 years. All I did was come in my sleep multiple times.
For a month. It's so stupid. You get nothing from it.
Yeah, I'd wake up once a week with my fucking bed wet as shit from coming in my sleep.
Oh, so you still can't. Okay.
I'd wake up coming, and I did not like that.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. I know.
Well, then you should probably just jerk off during the day.
I jerk off now. Yeah, I jerk off now.
So, I was just doing a challenge, honestly. I just don't have.
Nick, can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
How has Amaranth's sex work changed your sex life with her? I'm just curious, and people that work in the industry, how has it shifted their sex life?
I feel like it's only been better.
Really?
Like practicing on even a dildo, still practicing, right?
I see what you mean. All right, she's gotten her game's gotten better. All right, cool.
Are you good at sex, Nick?
Historically, but like she has very peculiar preferences, we'll say.
Like what?
Oh fuck, dude, that sounds interesting. You got to tell us more, dude.
I mean, so like she was a virgin when I met her, right? So like a lot of it was just easing in. Like the first time we had sex, it took like 6 hours, because like she told me this thing, okay, before, like she was like, oh, I'm a virgin. I was like, okay, sure, like whatever, right? And then the first time we had sex, it was like it took like 2.5 hours just to get it in, because like
was it wet?
No, she was wet. It was just like super, super tight. Like it's very hard to like she doesn't even like before that point she had never even like masturbated, right? So we're saying like never ever used. And I don't even have a very big dick. Okay. So it doesn't even
Was it
anything like
shaved
that.
when you first had sex?
Was that?
Was it shaved when you first had sex?
Yeah, but like you could. So basically, what happened was she was gonna have sex with me, but then she like, oh, I'm on my period, and then I know that like between then and that she shaved. So
Okay, so she got ready for you.
yeah. I mean, like I was super nice to her, right? Because I knew she was kind of awkward and like hadn't done it before, so I never pressured her in any way, right? And so I just kind of just chilled and we just dated, and then like about I don't know, like a month and a half in, she was just like, do you think you're having sex tonight? I was like, I have no idea. Probably not. And she goes, well, you are. And then, that kind of kicked it off.
If it took me 2 hours to put it in a vagina, we would just never have sex. It would never happen.
I mean, it got a lot easier, like
That was the
after
first
that.
time.
Yeah. How old were you when this happened?
I was
the first time for 2 hours. trying to
24,
put it in, fuck
25.
that.
She was like 20.
24, 25?
Yeah.
Oh, so you had been with a lot of partners before then?
Oh yeah, I had a pretty
this is my
prolific
black
yeah.
girlfriend. Hello. Come here, you chopped little goober looking fuck. Can I help you? How you doing?
Oh, she's just fucking
Hi.
chopped, bro. Yo, show those legs, buddy.
Nice to meet you.
Don't look at guy or girl. Please click.
Wow, you're living your greatest life, I can tell.
I like the jammies.
I want to kill myself. Like if you're proud of that, yeah, my life is over.
There's no
I wasted my life.
Guy. There's no shot in the world you press this guy about talking to a stepsister when you have a literal minor in your room. That is insane, Wes. Are you serious? That is a minor. Bring her back to the screen. That looks like a child, bro.
Look like a kid?
She's a right farmer. Are you kidding me? A right farmer? Okay, so wait, I'm sorry. Are you not?
What's wrong with years?
That's
working in rice fields.
I've seen her passport. Actually, the reason I banned on Twitter is that I made a joke that she was a kid. I said the worst thing pedophiles is make her watch TikToks.
Wes, you can't shit on Ned. You can't shit on Ned. You're going to a third world country to have sex with underprivileged girls who are desperate to get out of their shitty life.
She's right there.
2 years. What are you talking about? She lives in the same city I live in. She came back here and she's like, hey, let's hang out. And then that was like 2 weeks ago. And she's been here ever since.
Yeah, she's with you because she's desperate to leave her third world existence, and you're taking advantage of that.
Hey, I'm not paying her. This is not a fucking. This is not a.
No, but she is going for the long haul.
She had money.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
She was a hooker for like 2 years. They make baller ass money. They make more than doctors.
Yeah, in Thailand, and guess what? They can be any other country.
$75K a year slinging pussy out here. 75 to 100K a year. They make fucking bank.
I mean, that's a lot of dick, and they're still poor in any other country.
Yeah, but 75 to 100K is poor? That's not even poor in America.
I mean, if you live in America, 75K a year, you're probably not living like a high-end life. You know?
It's like 1 day of OnlyFans.
Do you know how disconnected you are from wealth if you think 75K a year is poor in America?
She probably had to fuck 10,000 dicks that year for 75K. That's not worth 75K.
I've sold my soul to the devil of gambling, and I'm miserably depressed every day.
Who in chat would fuck 10,000 dicks as a woman for 75K a year? It's not worth it.
No, the average dick is what? $300. Do the math.
You said it was $40.
No, that's like the cheapest the cheap you can get. Is
Whoa, that girl looks like she's about $40.
$300. There's no fucking way.
That chick ain't $300.
You're right. No. It's like 400 dicks a year. If you're no, because you get paid for drinks. It's like 300 dicks a year.
Yeah, that's not worth it. For the amount of effort you have to put in for that $75K a year for her, a day, your work to money ratio, you're still poor. That's bad. That's bad.
Dude, you've worked one little job in your life and you make $1 million a year as a streamer.
I don't make $1 million a year. I make $1 million a month. Second of all, I had 3 jobs. I had 3 jobs. Okay, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, Chowderheads, and Bravo.
10 years ago, bro. And fucking one dude, by the way, fucking one old white guy is 10 minutes of work a day. That's less work than you do as a streamer. You have to stream 4 or 6 hours. This bitch, with the hookers here, they fuck one old dude, make them nut in 5 minutes, and go home, and they have $500 in their hand, feeling like gods. It's not hard work.
It's hard work.
And they name morality. No, listen. Shut up, Ned. Fuck off, you old fuck. Kill yourself.
And in my crash.
Morality to having sex. That's what warps your view of this. Sex work is actually so fucking based in easy. It makes so much fucking money for so little work. They're killing the game. That's why there's so many of them. They all want to be hookers.
Getting fucked raw by random burger planets every day is not worth it.
And make a shit ton. And make a fucking shit ton.
It's not worth it.
Coming from the guy who makes $10 million a year to do nothing but 100 shitty streams in Korea or whatever. Like, fuck off. That's
all
they work harder than
you. You live in Thailand and make no money and have sex with a hairy-legged woman.
I don't work hard either. My life's even easier than hers. What does that have to do with it? Her job's hard-ish. Well, it was hard-ish. Now she's coasting. She was hooking for 2 years. She's retired. That's the average lifespan of prostitutes here is like 3 to 5 years. They make enough money. They move back home and live for free or live off their money for the rest of their life. Slinging pussy for 3 years and then retiring for 60. You don't think that's a good gig?
How much money do you need to retire in Thailand?
Nothing. If you live in the rural places, it's cheap as fuck. You'll spend less than like $5K a year. They'll make $200K.
What a horrible life that is, though. Living in rural Thailand, terrible.
That's where they grew up. They love it. What do you mean? That's their home. That's where they're from. That's like saying
mentally gymnastics to justify being a sex
family bond in Southeast Asian households is extremely strong.
I traveled, dude. I traveled throughout the entirety of Thailand, and let me tell you, those people are not happy.
It's called the land of miles.
It's called the land of HIV.
If you're putting 1/10 of the effort into actual physical activity than you put into the...
Ned, I've lost 160 pounds in 2 years. You fucking fat old retard.
I'm not fat. I am not fat. Why would you call me fat?
I will beat the shit out of you.
You will beat the shit out of me?
I'm a goddamn titan. Have you ever seen Attack on Titan? I'm one of those guys. I'm a muscle monster. I'm a freak of fucking nature. I could end you
You are a fucking freak.
with my bare hands. You fat, ball-sack-looking fuck. Don't speak to me. I will eliminate you from the
Bring it
planet.
on. Bring it on.
Come to Thailand. I'll pay for your
I'm
flight.
not going to Thailand to fight you. That
It's a
sounds
6-hour
fucking
flight.
bad.
I'll pay for your hotel. I'll pay for your flight. You fly to Thailand and
Damn money.
I'll pay for it.
I don't want your damn money.
No.
I'm not going to go to Thailand. I'm not going to fight you. You dumb piece of shit who justifies stealing a woman from another country and like, oh, I saved you. I saved a hooker.
I'll pay for everything.
I don't want your damn money. I don't want to go see your stupid hooker wife. That's sad.
You're not going to do shit. You're about to have a fucking stroke just talking to me.
I'm not going to have a stroke. But stop calling me fat. That's just embarrassing.
It's beat red.
Yeah, because I fucking drink all the time.
Slow down.
I've been drinking since this morning.
You drink alcohol all day and smoke cigarettes, and you're talking to me how bad my life is?
Yeah, your life is fucking sad. That's the thing. You're trying to justify that you have an awesome life when you can't even talk to the woman
and I do whatever I want whenever I want.
in order to stay at your house for free. So you don't have to pay
You're about to have a fucking
rent.
aneurysm. Slow
Slow
down, Ned.
I'm not going to have
Slow
an
down. You're
aneurysm.
about to die.
I'm not about to die. And if I die this way, I still had a better life than you.
So thank you, Wes and Ned, for that.
My life sucks.
This is Squeeze. You've unfortunately been voted off.
All right, that's fine. I wanted to say one more thing. A lot of people are talking about my comment that I made like a couple years ago under Nico's and Moist Critical's debate about age of consent. I wanted to say I was 17 at the time. You know, I was a diehard Red Pill Sneeko fan. I was different. You know, I was just a kid. I do not agree with what I said. And people have been posting it all over Discord. You know, I wanted to, you know, say that I don't agree with that anymore. You know, I agree with the age of consent within the area that I live in. I did want to mention that maybe the age of consent may be different in other countries, but I live in America. So I just wanted to say, you know.
Yeah, buddy, you literally doubled down and you sent an age of consent infographic showing the age of consent.
How did you get back in here?
You doubled down at your age.
Bro!
Get me out of here.
Sorry, Kimmy, I'll leave now. Goodbye. Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to say my past. I was an edgy teenager, and I apologize if I offended anybody. You know, I agree with the age of consent in my country. You know, I was a diehard Sneeko fan. I don't know how many people like Sneeko, you know, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And they're calling me Foreskin Andy now because I admitted to not being circumcised. Anyways, thank you for the host, Kimmy.
Okay, well, thank you, Squeeze. We'll have you back another time. Thank you for coming on. And thank you, Darius, for being here as well. Why am I echoing?
Okay, wait, real quick. Can I get a go by? Because obviously I passed.
I mean, maybe, but you could like, yeah. Okay, you say goodbye.
Kimmy, that was incredibly disrespectful. First off, fuck my aborted baby mama. Second off, you know, life's crazy. Shit happens. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're all content creators. Don't worry. Like, listen, obviously this isn't real. Obviously, I don't hate Xena. Obviously, I don't hate Shuvi, right? Like, obviously, I want to beat the living shit out of that guy if he ever, like, actually wanted to fight me.
Minecraft?
That went well last time.
In Minecraft, right? Obviously, no, that went well last time. Shut your... Dude, I literally was getting... I got jumped, nigga. Don't play me.
You pressed him. You lunged at him on the table. He beat your ass. You did not get jumped. Rewatch clip. Rewatch clip. Go harder.
I have to go to a salon and I have to talk to a dermatologist.
Look at your eye, bro. Look at your eye, bro.
My ex hit me in the fucking square in the eye.
Bro.
Anyway, I got what I needed. Shuvi, you're a bitch. Xena, you're a bitch. I win. Thank you. You all have a good rest of your day.
Thank you for coming, Darius. And
Thank
Squeeze.
you, Kimmy.
Hi, guys. There were four. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, I like Nick. It's nice talking to you, Kimmy.
Yeah.
Shout out, Paul.
Ned just got his first chatters ever because I saw emotes flying in front of his face.
I mean, I have chatters. I got a very loyal audience. I make $2 an hour.
That means you have no chatter.
I could work for 4 hours.
$2 an hour because you have no chatters.
And I could.
Well, you guys, please go follow Ned. We need to update KCIP. Okay, so we're gonna start a new timer. And we have a new question. It doesn't have to be a relationship question. That was very good feedback, Wes. What is the biggest lie you've told your chat?
Can I go first?
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start.
HIV was a bit. That went super viral on live stream bells, and 100,000 people saw the clip, but no one saw the next day when I showed it that was fake. I don't actually have HIV. Big surprise.
Real creative there.
Congratulations.
I mean, why would you lie about that? That's such a dumb thing.
I thought the only woman he fucks can't read English.
It was hilarious. I actually did try to show her the fake one that I had HIV, and she's like, "What the fuck is HIV?" And I was like, "Okay, that fits."
I feel like I deserve an honorable mention for being the biggest lie that Amaranth told.
That's true.
How long were you a secret?
I lie about everything, so I don't know.
Almost a decade.
That's great.
It's funny because I would be in the background of like so much like TwitchCon stuff. Like I've kind of met Ice before. Like just no one notices me, which is great, and I just kind of like float through and talk to people.
I mean that's pretty fucking smart.
We've met before.
Ish. Like I've been in your presence. No, you're a funny guy. Like I like you a lot. Like if I had more time, I'd definitely be a viewer.
Well, I mean, if you like me so much, I'll take one of your $2 million watches.
What do you do with your time? Are you like Amaranth's assistant? Do you do all our business shit?
So like now we have like people who manage all that, but like there was a time in which I did everything that wasn't on stream, right? Like basically the creation of Amaranth, the image of this like businesswoman mogul, like all the back end was me. And then she did the stream. But like nowadays, like I have it way more leisurely because we have staff and like agents and managers and all that. I just do the investments, real estate stuff.
So you're just your trophy husband, like trophy husband right now?
I say that all the time. Yeah, like I'm a trophy husband. I just have to look pretty.
Why do you dress like that though? You have like a cowboy hat, a blazer, you're smoking cigars. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like I mean, I like cigars. Like I built myself a cigar lounge, but like the cowboy hat is thanks to her because she's oh, there goes the video, but like she's big into Western.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's big into Western, so like she makes me do the cowboy hat thing, and then everything else is just kind of me.
Do you wear the pants in your relationship?
Depends. Like
Amaranth literally never has pants on. I don't know if you've seen what she does.
I can't say
I
no
mean,
to an
dude,
animal.
you're a man. You should be wearing the pants in the relationship, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, like most of it, but like if she's buying a horse, she's buying a horse. Like there's no stopping that.
Well, Kimberly said she wants to buy a bunch of animals, and I was like, no.
Don't do it.
But I'm not. I don't have Amaranth money. I think it'd be
Amaranth
different.
makes all the money in their relationship.
Just never let her buy her
He
first
tell her
horse.
no.
You do not want to deal with
That's
a horse
like if
girl.
you wanted to buy a horse, like, and Kimmy told you no. It doesn't make any fucking sense. You'd be like, shut up, bitch, it's my money.
I wouldn't buy a fucking horse because that's retarded.
Well, the point is, it's her money, not his.
I know, but like I feel like there's.
If it were up to me, you wouldn't buy a $10,000 toilet. It's ugly.
Yeah, but
It's
a toilet.
$10,000.
A toilet doesn't take any maintenance. You don't have to feed a toilet or whatever,
I mean,
you know?
you do have to feed a toilet. Otherwise, it doesn't serve a purpose. I hope you feed that toilet regularly and it enjoys the little, brown sausages you drop off.
And Kimberly, how many times do I have to say this? The toilet is a survival necessity because if the power goes out and the water goes out, the toilet has 100 flushes of reserve water.
The apocalyptic, like, what are you talking? This isn't Fallout.
I'm just saying. Okay, and we lost water and power before during the freeze. Let me tell you, the toilet can flush 100 times on reserve.
Wow, that's totally worth 10 grand.
You're right. I'm getting swayed on this toilet talk.
All right. Well, if we ever lose water, you're gonna be like, God damn, I'm glad you have this toilet.
It's got to be a bidet, right?
$10,000 then. Like the $10,000 will be worthless, but the toilet.
I think Texas has fixed their whole electrical shit that caused that problem a few years ago, especially in Austin. It's like the tech capital.
Did everyone say what their biggest lie was? Sorry, my lighting keeps.
I think it stopped already.
When I first started streaming, I was a virgin, and I told my chat that I had sex with like 400 women, and they believed it. Maybe.
Yeah, they believed it.
I told my chat I was getting deported and kicked out of Japan, specifically for one retard who went and made a big deal out of it. But that's about it. I try not to lie to my chat.
Where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
Like the U.S. Georgia?
Yeah.
Can you speak Japanese fluently?
What you don't?
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How long have you lived in Japan?
15 years.
Do you have a Japanese wife?
I've had two.
That taught me Nakadashi.
They teach you that. Somebody else taught you that.
Yeah, you said it. You actually said it the shitty way.
Yeah, maybe the first time you were here.
No, I remember. You said it the shitty way. You tried to say like Namadashi or something.
Namanaka?
Yeah, something. It was like the worst way to say it.
No, Namanaka is like to say like in the raw and finish inside. So Nakadashi means to finish inside, but it could be with a condom. Whereas Nama says, I'm not wearing a condom. I'm doing it raw.
Who says that?
Namanakadashi. Or you can say.
Oh, okay.
Namanaka.
I thought you were saying somebody.
It's categories of things.
So that was everyone's biggest lie.
Yeah.
Wes, before you lied about having HIV, what was your biggest lie?
I've never really lied to stream. That's my whole bit. Is that every fucked up thing I've ever done is I've told the stream about. Like the lady boys, most people never admit to that. But my whole bit is like I talk about everything. I don't think I've ever had a big lie. Yeah, the HIV was the first like good bit. That was just a giant lie. And I last for like 8 hours. I pussied out of it really quick.
I actually felt so bad about that. I was getting my hair done. And I was telling the hairstylist, and I wasn't gonna mute because I felt bad and I didn't want to bombard.
I haven't heard from him in 10 years. Messaged me. Slicker messaged me. He said, "Boy, bro, hope the AIDS isn't real. By the way, can I borrow 2K in crypto?" And I was like, "That's crazy, Slicker. Thanks for reaching up to me, bro." Like,
Dude,
everyone
crypto. That guy
he
is
just
just
got a loan from me after he said sorry about the AIDS. I was like, dude, I thought we were done gambling, dude. What are you doing? I think if you're
Billy, do you have a measuring tape on you?
No.
I saw this TikTok today. It was like, can your girl guess your dick size with a measuring tape? Like, can you memorize my dick size with just the measuring tape?
I don't know. You're not here for us to test to see if I would get it right though.
No, but I would just tell you if it was right or wrong.
Okay. Should I
pencil dick poll?
I don't know if I have one.
I have a very girthy penis.
Do you want to talk about since you do the initiation, which streamer you've seen has the best dick?
Well, the best aesthetically looking dick would be mine. The biggest dick would be Greek God X. I mean, that shit was huge.
Any honorable mentions?
I always thought the Greek God X thing was a bit.
No, he has his flaccid penis was legit like 5 or 6 inches. It was ridiculous.
Crazy. And when he was fat as fuck.
Yeah. Honorable mentions. I mean, I don't know. I mean, no, they're all about the same. To be honest, every dick looks pretty similar.
I feel like you need to get them hard, man. It's not fair to compare soft dicks. Most people are, growers.
I can't get them hard. I'm not touching their dick. I'm sucking it.
Are you?
I've touched their dicks, but I'm not sucking it.
Okay, all right. I've a couple stories, man.
I mean, we've like pulled it and stuff. But we're not sucking. I can't get hard from touching dick.
Okay, I have another question. Can you guys name a time when you acted in bad faith and explain why?
I do that all the time.
So name a time specifically and then explain why.
Man, I can't. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I don't know, like everything. I'm just trying to think. Like, I mean, I tried to break up homeless Adana on my stream because it's funny.
I think you go too far for your streams. Like the actual impacts of what you do on streams like affect people, and it's too it's like fucked up. Do you care, or are you like completely like sociopathic about it when you're streaming? Because you are, I'll give you that. You will go to links no other person on the planet will go to for content's sake. You will like destroy friendship, and you don't care how it hurts people if it's good content. Do you ever think it's too far? Do you have like
I mean, if they didn't want it to go down that way, they wouldn't be on stream. But they keep coming back because they want money. And if you want money, money doesn't come free. So you're gonna, be you're gonna be content for me.
So that's your rationale, is that they're benefiting from it too, so it's okay.
Yeah. I mean, if they didn't want if they didn't want it, they wouldn't show up.
Okay. Let's see.
But I mean, if I respect somebody though, like I won't do it if they're like my friend and I respect them. But I don't respect most of the people around me. So.
What do you think is the most fucked up thing you've ever done for stream content?
I mean, I've had sex with like viewers' girlfriends before.
Ooh. Fucking, I forgot about the RV shit, dude.
Anyone else?
Damn.
I can't think of anything specifically that I would have done in bad faith in order to fuck somebody over, because that shit'll bite you in the ass in the end. afraid of karma.
Nick, anything?
I try to get.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, at Horseshoe Bay, when I cheated on Caroline, and then whatever, and then we broke up. Like literally 10 minutes later, I got head from her best friend. That was pretty bad.
I tried to get Amaranth arrested once, but that didn't work.
Dude, when those intruders busted in, you could have just accidentally, in the panic, fucking shot her. Like, why didn't you think of this in the moment?
No, that's the thing, dude. Like,
got away with
afterwards, she told people occasionally when it like suits, right? Like, she'll be like, "Oh my god, I'm scared. He has guns," and I'm like, the only time I've ever picked up a gun is to defend you, man. But no, like, in that moment, like, you know, she was standing with the 3 guys because they were holding her hostage, and so when they turned the corner, I yelled at her to get down, and she actually did. It's like the first time in our relationship she's actually listened to me without asking why, and then I shot the dude, right?
That's so sick. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard it was you that shot it instead, the story was not as cool. I thought she somehow ran inside, grabbed the gun,
and just turned around and pop, right? I really should have shot more
it was
shots.
So cool. Then when I heard it was just you sitting there waiting and fucking blast, I'm like, oh, okay. Of course the man has to solve the woman's relationship.
I'll add some detail for your
Am I
benefit.
right, Kimmy?
Are you excited to be on stream and known about?
No, I'm having a lot of fun because I've always wanted to prove that I could do the streamer thing. And like, it just gives me a chance to kind of challenge myself because I don't know, at this point, you know, there aren't really any other things left to do. The money's been made. I'm just trying to kill the time now.
Do you think you're happy?
No, it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Like, I'm pretty happy. Like, she'll occasionally tell me she's not happy. And I'm just like bewildered because I'm like, how? Right. And then anytime I've ever expressed I'm unhappy to her, she always just makes it a big deal about like, how many cars do you have? How many watches? And then I kind of just shut up.
Gotta be more than that though, right? No matter how much money you have, it doesn't make you happy.
That's true. Like there's like an emotional element, a fulfillment element, right? But like, look, it's a lot easier to be happy when you have
It certainly makes you happy.
What?
Well, yeah, but if you're, let's say, if you have a bunch of money, but then you're miserable in a relationship, that money is not going to make the relationship any less miserable.
Sure it does. What are you talking about? You can use the money to do things with your girlfriend to mend the relationship.
You think buying a vacation shit will mend a fucked up relationship, bro?
Yeah, I do.
I think this is why a relationship with Kimmy has failed 3 fucking times, Paul. You know,
Why are you counting, Wes? Why are you keeping count?
Because I'm waiting for my chance, Kimmy. Obviously.
Well, there's been a couple of variables within our relationship that have caused issues, but if I was poor, it would be a lot worse.
That is such cope, bro.
We were poor, and it was bad. It was just bad.
Explain to Paul one time his money has helped fix your relationship.
I think it's almost made it worse.
It's
made it worse.
Money can make yourself happy. Yes, you can do so much cool shit with money when you're sad. But
why is it worse?
No matter how miserable you are,
because it's like
make it better.
It's so much more stressful, and it's another thing that I don't know. I think because when you started making a lot of money, your ego went up too, which you didn't need.
Yeah, money obviously. Money gives you ego, like for sure, yes. But
yeah, so it didn't help our relationship.
Yeah,
but I'm the host,
so there's nothing. Having a big ego isn't necessarily a bad thing. It creates confidence in the relationship.
There's a big difference between confidence and ego, bro.
I mean, if you're okay, think about it like this: if you don't have a big ego, then you will always second guess whether or not you're good enough for your significant other.
That's just called confidence. That is not the same as ego.
I would actually second that.
Negative part of confidence. Ego is confidence gone too far. Having a lot of confidence is a great thing. I have a great confidence in everything I do. I have no ego about what I do.
Like up until a certain.
I don't. Okay, let's differentiate ego and confidence because I don't think I'm better than people unless I'm literally better than them. But you know, I don't think I'm better than my girlfriend. I think me and Kimberly are equals. Most of the time. Most of the.
You said you don't respect most of the people around you. Why don't you respect them?
Fucking retard.
Because, but people around me just want to get money from and stream. You know, they don't care about me as a person. So why would I respect that?
So it all comes back to money, huh?
I mean, Paul, do you think I care about you as a person?
No.
Do you? I want him to be happy. You know.
It's nice to have friends that like can't really benefit financially or otherwise from you.
It is nice, yeah. Ned, I don't think you care about me like on a deeper level. You don't really care if you ever talk to me again, I'm sure.
I mean, I would be sad if something happened to you.
Yeah, that makes you human, but then you don't care if we never talk.
Do you have legitimate real friends, Ice, that you think?
Yeah, I have real friends.
Do you think are they involved with the online world? Because I keep all my real friends out of this shit. And so I have normal, healthy relationships. Everyone that I'm involved with online, it all turns sour, it all turns into money, it all turns into clown, it all gets warped by some shit.
I mean, ABC is a great friend. Andro, Nick, Anthony. I mean, these are good friends of mine. Sam.
Does it not bother you that they're always trying to use your work as well to benefit themselves, or do you feel it's okay because I'm trying to help my friends as well? Do you not feel that ego creep in? It's like all these fucking people are just trying to take shit from me. They're just trying to gain for themselves. They don't actually care about me, etc., etc.
Oh, I don't have an ego to the people that I respect. You know, for example, Andro. We go out and he'll like buy everything, like whatever. Like he's not like using me for money or something. You know, he just. He pays for stuff sometimes. I'll pay for stuff sometimes. Like it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? It's just nice to not have to pay for shit all the time. You know.
So it's a money thing for you?
No, it's not money. It's not a money thing. It's just the principle of if they're expecting me to pay for everything when we go out. I don't like that. It should be. You know, we go out and somebody just put their card on the table. Who cares? It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't change. Like you know what I mean? It's not like
you have a friend that's a genuine friend who makes $100K a year versus you're the friend that makes $10 million a year. I have close friends who are just like you that make $10 million and I make way less than that. They always expect to pay. It's because they're doing way better than me. I'm like, yeah, of course, that's what friendship is. And when I'm with my friends who make less money, I pay. It's like a tier system. It's based on how well you're doing.
I go to McDonald's and I do very affordable things that anybody can do. I'm not going to fucking sushi every day. We go to like McDonald's and shit. Like if I take them out to some expensive fucking place, then sure, I'll pay for it. But I would never do that because I know I'd have to pay for it.
Well, see that? Why not? Why do you care about the money so much?
Because I'd rather save my money and do other things that would benefit me than go out and fucking sushi and pay for everybody. Why would I do that?
I don't know, lasting memories and social relationships with people.
I do that at McDonald's.
How much these people don't care, how you don't have enough real friends and shit. I feel like making memories and stuff like that actually maybe make a difference.
Okay, for example, we went to the water park today. Yeah, like, what do you mean? I don't need to go $2,000 sushi to have memories. We go to the water park, have memories, $50.
Yeah, sure. I get what you mean.
I'm just very financially literate, and I don't spend money on shit.
You're financially insecure because you grew up broke and now you have money, so you think everyone's trying to take your money or everyone's trying to use you because you grew up broke. Same thing here.
I grew up in a gated neighborhood. My mom was the CEO. My dad was a technician for Boeing. So we grew up very well. But I'm financially maybe a little insecure because I've been a streamer for 10 years, and people have tried to use me for fucking most of my life.
And you also are retarded when it comes to money. You blew it every time.
I mean, no. Okay, so let me tell you how this works. Doing IRL content before Kick was around, very expensive. As in, I broke even, and you have to pay taxes on top of that. You basically end up with nothing. And I lived in LA as well, so you end up breaking even or losing money every year. But then Kick comes around and they, good.
If you think if you didn't have the steak deal, would you be fucked? How much are your earnings at steak versus the KCIP? Steak's like what, 80-90%?
I mean, steak is like 95%.
Yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't be fucked, but I certainly wouldn't be living some luxurious life. I wouldn't have a house. I wouldn't have a Lamborghini. I wouldn't have nice stuff. I would just be living like pretty normally. But
Doesn't that fucking suck to think about? The only reason we have anything is we have to promote gambling to a bunch of fucking retarded people in a chat room. Probably
I
me
like-
all the time.
I like gambling. I grew up playing video
So
games.
do I. I love it. I've been gambling since I was 16. It's my favorite hobby in the world. I'm not like a fake fuck about it. I genuinely love this shit. But I hate that my job is promoting it to people, trying to get people addicted to gambling is the only reason I have a living. That doesn't feel
I mean, I don't really care. I tell people to take out a mortgage to their house to fucking gamble. I don't give a shit.
That's true. You had that cryptocurrency thing.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like, dude, if you're dumb enough to fucking gamble shit that you don't have and take out loans to gamble, that's on you. Like, why? Like,
Look that every gambling streamer says, and it's all just to protect yourself. Everyone says that it's all on you. It's your decision.
it is. They're fucking adults. They're adults.
How many millions of people do you think gamble today because of Trainwreck, Aiden Ross, Ice Poseidon, all these massive streamers that made online gambling blow the fuck up? Never gambled, and then they discovered online gambling and crypto because of the big streamers.
You know,
By the way, it's millions.
Y'all are fucking jerking yourself off. You know, you're responsible
I'm not
for
talking to you,
gambling.
nothing about their face. Shut the fuck up.
Steak is advertised with UFC and like everywhere. What do you mean? That's not just me.
Yeah, how do you think they got the money to do that? You think before streaming they had UFC money?
Like I said, it goes back to what I said. Everyone's an adult who's watching. So if you want to gamble irresponsibly, that's on you.
That's not true. Look at the average age groups of Aiden Ross, dude.
I think what I say is actually true. If you took $100 out of your paycheck every week and did $100 Plinko ball every week, you have better odds of hitting that 1000x than hitting the lottery. So you have 1 out of 32K chance to hit $100,000. That is better odds than the fucking lottery.
Lottery pays like 50 million.
Yeah, but you're never gonna hit it, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 100K. 100K is like millions of dollars for a lot of people.
1 in 32,000. If you did it once every 2 weeks, how many times is that a week? You have 26 times a year. So it would take you on like 1,000 years on average to hit the 1000x.
Yeah, it's called luck. If you get lucky, you get 100K. It's better odds than a lottery. You'll play the lottery for your whole life and never hit it.
Okay. The poll has ended. And then Ned, thank you for coming. You were a pop-up appearance and you were great. I think everyone loved you. Can you tell us where to find your stream?
I told you many times, kick.com/NedX.
NedX. Somebody come in and give them just Ned, the three letters.
That would be kind of neat, but I don't think that's happening. Anyway, thank you for your time. Y'all have a great one. Congratulations to whoever wins. Nick, it was nice talking to you.
Yeah, it was nice to get a chance to talk to you.
Wes, don't be so angry at people you barely even know. Have a good one.
Why would you guys kick Ned? That's ridiculous.
Well, now there's just the three. So when he, I mean, maybe Wes's girlfriend can come up and join us for this or something. But we'll wait for him to come back.
She doesn't even speak English. Come on, let's be real.
It's got to be his friend. Like, there's no way.
Do you even speak English? I know you're looking at us right now. Come here. Bunny hair. Or bunny girl.
I think he's wearing headphones.
The Tide King sucks dick. Hate that guy.
Damn, that's a loyal
Don't know.
a loyal companion.
Well, are you guys having fun?
This has been great. Looks like your chat's enjoying it too.
She's Wes's slave, essentially.
You know, if that was Amaranth, she'd come up to the mic and just talk so much shit about me.
What do you think she would say?
Oh man. Where to even start?
Welcome back.
Dude, your guys' fight was like the most drawn out, insane shit I've ever seen. It was like impossible to believe it was real. Why did you guys let it be streamed?
No, so
I don't get it.
I did not want it to be streamed. I kept saying that, but she really, really wanted to stream it, and like, you know, just kind of is what it is. Like the kickoff of the fight was even more ridiculous.
I mean, it's free content, whatever.
It was very good content. I felt horrible and it made me sad, but you guys are top tier.
If that was my wife, and my wife was a streamer, and she wanted to have drama on stream, I would be like, fuck you, we're getting divorced. I would walk out. There's no way I would do it on stream. But I guess you did it to launch your streaming career, so that's why it just seems fake. Because you launched your streaming career off of it, she got a shit ton of free content, everyone's talking about it nonstop. It seems fabricated, bro.
I don't know. I like the hero narrative better than the arguing couple narrative, but sure.
Your wife would be a hooker in Thailand. His wife is a successful streamer. That's the difference. So it's more worth it.
That explains why it's worth it for him to fake it, because he can blow up the stream off of it. If me and this chick got into a fight, I'd throw her off the fucking balcony and I'd pay $100 to get away with it. That would be a little bit of content for me, but she's not benefiting. But he benefits massively by faking a 20-hour drama session with his massively famous internet girlfriend.
Actually, this is a perfect segue to my next question, guys. If you've just murdered a person, now you need to get rid of the body. What are you going to do step by step?
I've thought about this many times. I mean, there's multiple great ways. I mean, to be honest, the best way to kill somebody is to just not have it connected to you whatsoever. You know, you can do you can put a gun on a drone, you can fly the drone, shoot somebody and then fly the fucking thing away and it'll never be found. You can plant gas to be released at a certain amount of times in an area where somebody you want dead is going to be at. I mean, you can do multiple things where it's not connected to you.
Wait, the easy part is killing them. Getting away with is the hard part. The question is how do you get rid of the body?
Well, okay. If I'm a retard and killed somebody like in my house, like if I shot them or something, if I need to get rid of the body, I guess I'd probably eat the body.
I mean, you got two fat fucks in your living room. They could help you.
No, but realistically, that you can you eat the body, you eat the skin, you eat the meat, you turn the bones into marrow, you get the bones of your dog. I mean, you just eat it. Never be found.
I feel like the better answers all involve a boat.
You could dump it in the ocean, but it could wash up the shore one day, and you have no control over that whatsoever. Eating it is the best.
It's not doing anything. The answer is like figuring out how even if the body is found, it doesn't matter if it's found. It's not connected to you.
Yeah, like if you push someone off a boat, and then they fall in, like that usually just does it. Like if you sail away.
Yeah, but if you kill somebody at close range, you might have fucked up and left your DNA on them without knowing, and that risk is too big to take.
Yeah. Well, then you could just play during my house. Of course, gonna have my DNA on them. It's everywhere in this house, right?
Yeah, but if you murder somebody like your girlfriend, they're gonna be like, why did you murder this person?
Yeah, I didn't murder her.
So you should eat them. You think I'm joking, but it is proven to be the best way to get rid of the body.
By who?
By previous serial killers who have eaten people.
I mean, there's a problem with the skull, though.
I've heard of the dissolve method.
The skull?
Yeah.
Well, you can crush the skull down in a pestle and mortar, and then you give the bone crushings to your dog.
Or you can use, and you can't use bone for like growing plants and shit.
Yeah, but then you have their DNA in your fucking yard and your plants.
DNA in like skulls? Can you get DNA from skulls and like bones and shit?
Of course.
Like bleach it and stuff? Is there any DNA in like straight bones?
100%.
The most fucked up thing about this is to get all these answers, you have to Google it, and the Google results always get to court, and that's how you always go to fucking prison. They're like, oh, he Googled how to eat a body best. No fucking doubts me, bro. The hardest question is like, how do you get these goddamn answers to do it correctly without Googling it?
Why would you Google that? It's not hard to eat a body. You just cut it up and you fucking eat it. But you don't do it in your house. You take the body somewhere else, in the middle of nowhere, and you eat it there because you don't want DNA all over your house.
But then you're getting the DNA from transport, wherever you put it in the car, and that car's attached to you if you rent something. Transport makes another huge fucking issue, trying to get rid of it.
Said anything about a car.
Ice, can we see your freezer?
I would carry the body.
How would you not be seen carrying a body?
Because I go outside at 3 o'clock in the morning and no one's ever out there.
You're just gonna throw it over your shoulder like you're just carrying a drunk chick home or something?
Well, put it like in a garbage bag, and I'll just like carry it down the road. Yeah, no one's gonna stop me.
Just carrying it behind you, just walking down the road. That's your
I mean, I see hella homeless people walk around with garbage bags. Why the fuck would they stop me?
Because it's human shaped?
You just stuff it in a bag and make the body like compressed and fucking it looks like garbage. Throw it over your shoulder and you walk.
Throw a 150-pound bag over your shoulder. You would suck at getting away with murder. I like the eating transport bit as fuck. Don't worry.
Well, like I said, I would never murder somebody at close range. That's not my method of murder. I would either do the drone method or the gas method.
But you plant the gas, right? You would get caught for planting the fucking gas.
No, motherfucker. I use a drone. I'd drop a canister of gas in the place, and then I'll fly the drone far away, fucking fuck off. And then you'll never find it. Like, I'll just remove the drone.
Canister gas? Holy shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest. The reason I don't really have a good answer is I live in a country now where I can just pay my way out of murder. It's fucking base. It costs me about 10K, but I could just get away with it.
That's a very specific figure you're citing.
Find the body. I just paid 10K and it never happened. You know, like in John Wick, where they call the guy and they pay him gold coins. That's pretty much what you can do with police here.
Yeah, but you can't murder anybody in Thailand worth murdering.
Everyone worth murdering, like I would murder for fun, right? In this scenario, I'm assuming I'd be like a serial killer. Someone just pissed me off, or it's like I need a fresh kill. Just 10K. It's my price to kill a bitch. That'd be fun.
Yeah, but killing a random like bitch in Thailand, like nobody cares. But if you kill somebody more prominent, they can't get away with it. From paying money.
Where you get fucked if you kill the Falun here, or if you kill like a foreigner here. That's the only way you get cooked. You just kill Thai people, like Thai hookers.
Yeah, I mean, be careful what you say in Thailand, bro.
Yeah.
They don't have freedom of speech. They don't have freedom of speech there.
I love the
jails aren't nice. Speaking from experience.
The jails are not based here. I'm trying to stay out of them. Wait, Kimmy, you went to jail too?
Yes.
I
was the leader of lap dance.
Holy shit! I thought it was just ice.
Guilty of criminal acts.
No, there was like seven of us that went to jail.
Currently on probation.
Only in Thailand?
Yeah.
We're not on probation anymore.
I'm free.
Wait, does that mean you're not banned from the country? Like you guys can come back here if you want?
I've never been banned from the country. Why does we refuse to come back? Why would we go back to that shithole?
I mean, it's awesome if you're not streaming. Did you guys do more shit, or was like that the whole of your trip was getting arrested?
I mean, we streamed.
Like 3 days in.
I mean, we got arrested like 2-3 days in, but we streamed for 3 months we were there. We had nothing else to do, but I mean, dude, any country that doesn't have freedom of speech, I'll just why go there?
Wait, is there spark notes for this story? Because I'm unfamiliar.
Oh no, the story is so boring. Why don't we talk? Nick, did you say how you would?
I'd probably like invite him onto a cruise and pay for it, and then push him off.
There's cameras.
A popular way.
Yeah, because you didn't even really kill them, right? The elements kind of did, and then like people fall off all the time, and that's like they never find the people who fall off. So
you could just get them shit-faced drunk and then go on a walk. You don't even have to push them. You do it
There's cameras. There's cameras all over a boat. What do you mean?
No, that's what I'm saying.
They're pretty terrible in the night.
It's just putting them in situations where they accidentally die at a high frequency. Like I can think of a bunch of different ways to put someone in a scenario. It's like, oh, this is really dangerous, but you get them maybe fucking drunk or on drugs, and they do it, and then they're dead. And I didn't kill them. I just got them shit faced.
Every cruise, like one or two people disappear.
To be honest,
you never
I
see
would
them
never
again.
even be a murderer or a serial killer. There's no satisfaction in that whatsoever. If I was a fucking psycho,
work too. Like just this thought alone is like making me annoyed. It's too much fucking effort. Like I get why psychopaths do it because it's all they care about. But like a normal person trying to get away with murder, I would immediately just be like, yeah, I killed him. I can't be asked to chop this body up and fucking eat it, dude. This shit tastes awful. I'm not doing this. Take me to fucking jail.
It tastes probably like chicken or something, but there's just no satisfaction in murder. Yeah.
No way. Don't they say it gives you like some fucked up disease?
If you eat the brain, you're not supposed to eat the brain.
Yeah.
I would try it. Like if I went to a country where it was legal, I would do it. I ate dog in South Korea, so.
It'd have to be one of those like eat the dead person or you die things.
You've never eaten your like flakes of skin or anything that falls off your body?
You don't want to hear a hot take? Eating your boogers is catharsis, and you should still do it. I don't do it because it's socially like fucked up now, but I miss the booger eating day.
Are there any calories in boogers?
I don't know.
I mean, I've drank my own blood. I like the taste of blood.
Where was the blood coming from?
Well, usually when I pick my lip will start bleeding, and I'll just suck it.
So,
do you think if you ever tried human being and you liked it, do you think you would turn into a cannibal and you would start eating people?
If I really liked it, I wouldn't break the law to eat human. That's not worth it. But if somebody sacrificed their body to me in a legal manner, then I might eat their body.
I think it's illegal to literally eat another human, dead or alive.
Is it illegal? I don't even think it's illegal. I think it's just illegal to kill them. I think you can eat them.
Maybe not in Thailand.
Legally.
Cannibalism is like against the Geneva Convention.
No, I don't think it's illegal to consume human. I think it's just illegal to
I think
kill
it is.
human.
I think it is.
49 states, you can at least theoretically eat human flesh and drink human blood. Most states have enacted laws that make it indirectly impossible to legally obtain and consume.
It's legal?
It's legal, yeah. I mean, it's just eating. It's not like, why would that be illegal?
So what body part would you eat?
Being eaten and ends their own life, the cannibal may be liable for civil or criminal actions because of desecration of a corpse. So either way, it's illegal. Because you can chop someone up, even if they say you can do it, it's desecration. If you kill them, it's murder. There's no way to legally do it.
If somebody amputates their arm and gives it to me, and I eat it, I'm not going to jail.
That's a good point. What if they?
Okay, yes, if they're still living, yeah.
But I think I would eat the liver, and I would enjoy eating the fatty part, like I don't know, like lard almost, like the fatty.
I feel like a messed up viewer would do that. They would start DMing you tonight and be like, I Poseidon, I've watched your stream for so long. Like I like my left arm, but I like you more. I'll do this.
Who's willing to like cut off a finger for ice to eat? Let's make this fucking happen.
I mean, if a viewer took an STD and disease test, made sure they're clean, and then medically amputated their finger and gave it to me, I might eat it.
We can make this happen, bro. Some fucked up.
You're gonna get fingers in the mail now.
That's not that hard. There's got to be people who are already missing a finger, so like, oh, what's one more? It doesn't make any difference.
Or like a toe.
Chat, this would be groundbreaking. We just need Ice to eat one fucking finger. Somebody give it up.
I mean, a finger wouldn't even be that good. I'd rather have a liver or something.
Yeah, but that's so hard to give up.
Well, I mean, I don't eat cow fingers. Like, why would you eat a finger? Like, I don't
Maybe
know.
like
Obviously, I won't be eating no fucking human unless it was like served to me on a platter. So,
golden platter. We'll get like a nice chef to make it or something. We could make this happen, bro. We could totally do this. If it's all legal, that could be done. That's your new era, bro. Cannibalist Ice. I want to see.
I don't want to eat human.
Wait. Since we're talking about viewers, I took all these questions from Discord. I created a channel that said, "Give me questions for Kick or Keep." This one, someone wrote out said, "Shuvi has described his viewers as white men in their 40s, and Axeman has described his as basement dwellers. How would you describe your viewers? Who do you think watches you, and how would you describe them?"
Very successful young men.
What age range?
I would say 25 or 35. Played RuneScape growing up. Probably still plays it. Is in the crypto. Got lucky doing some meme coins. Sitting around without a job. 50K in the bank. I think that's the average.
That's not life, but there's no way that's accurate, right? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe the Degens of your like era aren't doing that bad. I'd rather be an Ice viewer than like one of these new kid viewers that lose everything to these shill coins. The older people have to be smarter about it, right? They probably cash out quicker. Kids try to ride it all the way to the moon and then lose everything.
I mean, if you lose money in meme coins, you're a fucking retard. It's the easiest shit in the world.
It's just scam.
I mean, ain't no scam, bro. It's just it's just a little pump and dump. You feel like
it's really easy when you dump on your viewers, you retard.
I didn't dump on the viewers, just so you know.
Have you ever made money from a meme coin that wasn't your own?
Yeah, I have. I've done a lot of meme coins. I've made a lot of money on them.
What's your like most profitable meme coin?
I put $500 into this one, like baby Shiba Inu or something, and it made like 40K in like less than a day.
You sold it?
Of course I sold it.
Wait, what's it like when you guys meet your viewers? Because I haven't had that experience before. I've only been streaming like a week.
The thing is, for you, you're meeting Amaranth viewers, so that would be fucking awful. Mine are. I've had a couple that are like real fucking weird, and then I met a couple that are completely normal. I still hang out with some of my viewers. Like some are coming to Thailand to hang out with me and shit like that. But it's a gamble, bro. Because the people that spend so much time online watching streams are either normal and like you, or just completely deranged fucking lunatics that have nothing else and they latch onto a streamer like a parasite weirdo.
So as somebody who actually has viewers, I would say half of them are nice people and normal, and then the other half are complete psychopath fucking weirdos that I don't want to be around.
I have the exact same. Obviously I'm not Paul, but I've been streaming for 7 years. I've had a couple hundred at least for 7 years. I've had the same experience at 50-50.
I feel like
you would have made more negative experiences than anyone else. Because
I mean, I've had viewers cry to me and confess like their love to me and say I'm God and they want to live with me and they'll do anything to be with me and like weird, like just weird shit. But I've had people who are like, like, you know, I'll come buy you dinner, let me take you out, if you come here, I'll like take you in my car, we'll go for a ride, and I'm like, all right.
One of the viewers this weekend said that he dreamt of us multiple times. And I asked him what the dreams were about, and he would like giggle and look at the ground and say, "Oh," and I'm like, "Are they inappropriate?" And he's like, "Oh, like maybe one." So,
are you talking about that autistic dude?
I don't know if he has autism.
Was it the black dude or the autistic one?
He wasn't black, so maybe that. I mean. Maybe he has autism.
I mean, the dude was like nonverbal or something. He was completely autistic, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm dreaming, like I dreamt about you."
Yeah, he said he dreamt of us multiple times.
Yeah, that's half that are psychotic fucking weirdos.
No, but you have to be nice to them because one, it's be fucked up if you're not nice to them, and then two, if you're not nice, they'll murder you. So
yeah, they'll eat your fucking fingers. Like, you have to be careful. Have you ever felt like truly in danger from a viewer interaction?
Yeah, a few times.
What's like the worst? I've never had like that bad. When have you been like, oh shit, I'm in danger?
I mean, I've had viewers like come in my house at like 4 a.m. uninvited. They just walk in when I lived in LA, and they would just like be weird as fuck, and I'd be like, "Can you leave?" And they'd say. They'd like be offended that I asked them to leave, and I'm just like, this person is mentally ill. Like I have to be very careful with what I say right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've stood in like Kate's meet and greet lines and just kind of interacted with the Sims before. It's very interesting. I feel like they're just as likely to worship me as like stab me.
Yeah. Do they not like freak you out, dude?
Some of them are pretty normal, and it's always interesting to me when like a girl who's not like a OnlyFans girl is like a fan, because I'm not really sure what that's about, really. But like some of them are okay. Some of them are. It's interesting to me because some of them actually have like crazy, interesting or good jobs, right? Like there's one guy in biotech research, and like I used to joke that like, you know, Kate, if you streamed any less, you know, they might have cured cancer by now. And then the scarier one was there's a guy who worked for a defense contractor, and like he just knew way too much like factual details.
Yeah.
You're on somebody's shit list. You're probably going to get murdered one day.
Yeah, I half expect a Reaper drone to just come in right now.
I would be nervous as shit. I would have much rather stayed in the shadows if I was you. Being in public face of a guy that there's probably 10,000 people that would happily watch you die because they think they could have a chance with their queen is like, fuck that, dude.
No, yeah, that was the plan.
Make me nervous.
That was absolutely the plan. But like, you know, like I didn't really have a choice, right? When 3 guys kind of break in.
Wait, that was the breakout moment?
Yes.
How come you didn't kill them?
Honestly, like I have never fired a gun at another human or even considered it, right? But like luckily, I like shooting just recreationally. And so in that moment, like, I mean, look, everything is totally different, right? Like you see in the movies where like, you know, the sound kind of goes away and like everything's just like this white noise, right? That's exactly what happens. I didn't even hear the sound of my own gunfire, right? Like I had to look down and confirm that it was like, you know, it was cycling, right? But I fired 3 shots fairly, not even super rapid. And honestly, it's just like I didn't really like. I was just as stunned as you know, kind of they were. And like you know, in hindsight, I probably should have mag dumped or whatever.
Well,
I mean,
they
yeah,
all
with
ran
all the
out,
adrenaline. With all the adrenaline, I mean, I feel like anybody just mag dumps and then, you know, whatever.
The other,
Well, everyone seems to have really weird experiences the first time they shoot at a human because it's so different, right? A lot of people freeze up and won't even pull the trigger. At least he pulled the trigger.
and then the other thing is that like I couldn't go full Rambo, right? Because I had a shotgun. You know, so ironically, I came from this room out, right? Is kind of where the interaction happened. In fact, it happened like less than 40 feet from me. And I have a shotgun in here, right? But I couldn't use it because like they were holding her hostage, right? Like I was afraid she was gonna be like. Honestly, I was afraid that like if she stayed in front of them, I can't even I can't get myself to fire that shot.
Yeah, but dude, you would have got away scot-free and you would have had it all.
Yeah, true. Should have told her not to get down.
It's a terrible time that I was gonna walk away and pee. You're gonna say something crazy when I go away. Don't plan
He makes a
anything.
good point. If he never said get down, none of this trauma would happen. You would have never gotten exposed. You'd have $100 million to yourself. You'd have no crazy fucking wife. Just saying. You could have, if you didn't say those 2 words of get down, this could have been a way different story, bro. That'd be fucking sick. Wouldn't be that cool because she'd be dead, but for you.
I never understood that. Why would they kidnap her to try to steal her crypto? Like, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, like they just assumed the cold storage device was like under her bed or something. And like she doesn't understand crypto, so she didn't even know how to like lie about where it was. Like her first thing was like it's in the swimming pool, and then that pissed them off, right? Like
Wes, it doesn't work because you have all the leverage. If you don't give them the password to the crypto, they're not going to kill you. That's what they're there for. If you kill the person, they don't get anything, and now they're on the hook for murder.
You're thinking about it logically, right? But that's not how people interact in these situations. People shoot people all the time. People kill people all the time when things go wrong, right? You freak the fuck out. If someone busts in your house right now and points a gun at your fucking head and tells you to give them everything, you're gonna give it to them. You're gonna open up your Exodus and you're gonna send them all the crypto so you don't get fucking murdered. He has no pants on.
No, honestly, like, yeah, I would have let them take anything, right? Like, there's like so many nice cars on the property and jewelry. Oh, okay.
He's such a retard. What are you gonna tell him? You're like, yo,
if someone busts in my house right now, I'm gonna hit him with that. I'm gonna aim right down the stairs, and then I'm gonna wait for him to come up the stairs.
Yeah. Hey, sir, sorry, you can have my crypto, but can I go get my Mac 10 so I can fend for myself first?
No, I have a gun in every room. I'm within 5 feet away of every gun, any room that I'm in.
My cold storage device is in my gun locker.
Yeah, but that door has an automatic lock on it. So by the time they get through that door, I've already got my gun.
They sneak in, kick the fucking door down. You don't have time to get a gun.
Can't sneak in. I have motion detectors all over the place, and my Alexa fucking says motion detected if anyone's around, like on the street.
Give your address. Let's test it.
I mean, I don't need to do all that, but
come on, bro. You keep talking big game. Let's see how fucking.
Well, I don't want somebody to break in my house, but if they do, they're gonna die.
I know so many Texans that have guns that they pray that someone tries to break in the house just so they can kill them. They love
I don't want to do that. That's traumatic as fuck. But they will die if that happens. Like I won't. I mean, I'm just gonna do it.
It's just fucked up now in Texas, even though sometimes if you like, let's say if you shot them and they fell and they weren't moving, if you walked up on them and shot them in the head and execute them, you could go to jail for murder.
Yeah,
it's not as crazy as people think it is.
Dead bodies can't testify.
Yeah, but gunshot distances can testify.
I was scared for my life. He had a gun in his hand. He's still alive. I'm getting rid of the
I
threat.
understand what you're saying. This is what people do in these defenses all the time, but a lot of time they get fucked for it and go to prison for murder. Like,
Yeah, well,
videos or because like if you turn and shoot someone and they fall, there's no motion, there's no perceivable threat, and you walk up on them, point at their head, and fucking execute them, you're a murderer at that point. You're no longer self-defending because there's no active threat. There's no way to conceive that there's an actual threat going on.
If you use anything but a public defender, you'll win that case.
That's not true. There's multiple cases
Dude,
where
if someone breaks in your house, you fucking murder them. What do you like? If the judge is gonna try and if the judge and jury are gonna try to judge you for that, that's ridiculous. But also, unfortunately, this is how life will work. If the jury looks at me and they look at who the burglar is that is dead, if he fits a certain stereotype, the jury probably sided with me. That's just how it goes.
You think if it's a black man, you get away with it, but if it's a white man, you go to jail for murder?
I mean, that's how the justice system in America seems to work.
All right, we got a topic, Kimmy, or are you pissing? All right, good talks. So what's up? Is there like a premise to the end of this? Is there like something we're fighting for? Does the winner get to fuck Kimmy?
Yeah, in your dreams, buddy.
How much do you think Kimmy would take?
Oh my god, I've been talking this whole time.
You wouldn't take nothing, bro. What do you mean? You couldn't give her. You couldn't give her more than I give her.
$1 million to fuck one time. You don't think she would come to you and be like, Paul, come on, it's $1 million bucks.
No, we would have to break up, and then she can take the $1 million.
I said half.
Half
a milli? One dude gets a banger for 8 minutes, you get $500,000.
This is literally the plot line of a movie.
It would maybe depend on who the guy is.
Say he's whatever you want the guy to be. Perfect guy. How much about you? What question for you?
I'll take 750.
Okay.
How much pimp Emmer?
Guys, thank you for being here. Please come back another time.
Answer to the pimp question.
Oh,
Hold on.
what question?
How much, Nick?
Nah, there's not a dollar amount. Like, we're kind of beyond.
Because you got too much, bro. You got too much fucking money.
Yeah, we're beyond where it makes any difference in life. So
yeah. All right, we all have fun. I've been Wes PW on Kick. Have a great time, everyone. Thanks for having me. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all soon. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, that was so nice.
You know, it's just too easy, Kimberly. Like, I'm always, you know, the one
Do you think
who's
that
gonna
you
win.
have favoritism?
Yeah, I do.
Like
but
it's a popularity contest a little bit?
that's a problem, though.
I'm actually impressed. Like if it was me on Kate's show, I would be voted off like first.
Well, my viewers and Kimberly's viewers and all the people in the chat, they're not like.
I think it would be different if I was on
Sims.
if I was on Twitch. Because my viewers on Twitch didn't like you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the Twitch viewers are Sims. Yeah, they're fucking weirdos. I've seen Twitch viewers. They're all
I
fucking
think it
weird,
would.
fucking bald people.
Wait, are Kate viewers actually better than Twitch viewers?
Yeah, they're real people. They're not fucking weirdos.
Interesting. Okay.
So, I have. I mean, I put a whole bunch of questions for us to ask. And so I was thinking what would be the best question for just the two of you. And I thought maybe the most exciting one would be thoughts on divorce.
Okay, like what kind of thoughts on divorce?
I don't know. I guess it's just you guys could talk.
Wait, you guys are
there.
dating, not married, right? Just so I am framing
We're
this
dating,
correctly.
yeah.
Okay. How long have you been dating?
7 years.
Oh
8
wow.
years. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. I guess you should kick it off. Like, when are you gonna propose?
I mean, I'll do it. Like I don't know, soon or whatever. So.
Man,
I mean, it's kind of on the spot, so I don't know. I mean,
No,
it's just, it depends. Like, when the time is right, I guess.
no, you're fine.
I don't think getting married while streaming still is like a good idea necessarily. I think it could cause,
yes,
the stream causes external issues that I don't want to deal with in a marriage.
You are a smart man. All of what you said, I found out in like the last 3 weeks.
Right. So, I just, it's like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, marriage is just like a social construct. You know what I mean? Like, if we love each other, if we're together, and it'll happen eventually, but, it doesn't have to be like right now.
Gotcha. And are you one of those like no posts or prenup people, or are you?
I mean, I would like a prenup, yeah. Although I obviously, if we got a divorce, I wouldn't want to leave my wife of 20 years with nothing. So there would be a compromise where, she gets a certain amount if we divorce. I just wouldn't be comfortable with, half. That's insane.
If you had to say a split right now, is it what, 75-25?
No, there's no split. It would be a certain amount that would be invested into something like a trust that would pay out money, to my divorced wife, so she can live comfortably.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't really know. I don't really know how that works. Obviously haven't really thought about it.
That's a great answer, honestly. Like in concept, that's a great way to do it. Yeah, I mean, for me, like, obviously this hits close to home because we've been like fighting like 3 weeks straight. At one point she filed. I think at least she told me she scrapped it. At one point I was gonna get evicted from the property. So it's been kind of wild, but like ultimately, like, it's crazy how much a chat, even like her chat, right? Like she doesn't even like her chat, right? Like she'll tell me all the time, like she hates them and like they're so annoying, but like the echo chamber of them just constantly going, like it still creates, kind of pressure and cracks. So it's been kind of interesting.
She filed for divorce already.
She did. Yeah. Like I had never filed before, we'd talked about it before because we had fights before, but like she actually filed, but like a lot of that was like, look, she has a lot of like people in her corner, obviously, right? Like management companies, like, all of these like industry people. And so like, it was so crazy because it was like some divorce attorney got recommended by one of her managers. And then like, she's just not good at handling stuff like that because like, I was like, well, how'd y'all pay the retainer? Because I didn't notice anything leaving. And she was like, I don't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? And then like, she wouldn't even know how much the retainer was. And it ended up being like for the week that she had filed, right? That lawyer spent $35,000 of that retainer. Okay. In 1 week looking for an offshore bank account that didn't exist. So it's been wild.
So are you guys getting a divorce?
I don't think so. I think that's not what it looks like right now, but like it looked like it was like gearing up for that about a week ago, right? Like through the worst of the streamed fights.
So I mean, I don't know. If I was you, I don't know how I'd recover from that. I think I'd be pissed for life, and I'd have resentment forever. But in terms of like when I think about divorce in general, I don't know if you think this way, but I'm from a family that has never divorced. My grandparents never divorced. Nobody in my family is divorced ever. It seems like not that I know of. So I would never get a divorce because it's very shameful. If it was really bad and we were like really fucked up, it wouldn't end in divorce.
That's like really kind of how I think about it. And like the ironic thing is both of our families are kind of exactly like that. Like I don't know a single person in my family who's been divorced. I think she would say the same, right? But the difference is, I've seen my parents go through hard times, and there's like, at the end of it, like they were good, right? And I think for her, for a long time, her parents were not good, and I think she took it as kind of like, I don't want to be like that, you know. And so that's kind of the frame of reference I think she came from with it. But like, it looks like right now, we'll likely work it out, you know. So you know, fingers crossed that I don't get kicked out of the
It must be
property.
hard for you guys too.
Oh, yeah.
There's too much money in play to get a divorce. You can't like. There's just too much at stake.
Yeah, like it would be so crazy because of like all the assets, and then some of them are hard to split. Like, what do you do? Just cut the real estate down the middle? Who gets what? And yeah.
You take the houses, she gets the animals.
Actually, I want her to take the houses because I want to be if we were divorced, I would want to be kind of unattached and just free, right? Like I might buy a house or a condo and just throw my stuff in it and just go travel the world, probably stream it.
I mean, it sounds like that's what you want to do.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
No.
So would your family be like? Would they shame you if you got a divorce?
To some, I mean, like they wouldn't shame me, but like I think they would not like that idea. My brother's married, you know, he's happily married, he has kids. It's just a lot of like nuclear family stuff, and so I don't think they would understand it. And I don't think they would like it, but like ultimately, I don't think they would like really weigh in too much.
Yeah, you're Asian, right?
I am. I'm Taiwanese.
So your family would probably be like disown you or something because Asian families are kind of like that.
I mean, I don't want to bring down the mood, but like, you know, my mom passed away a while back, so like, I think like my dad's just kind of mellowed out about it. I don't think he would be too. He wouldn't want it, right? Like he wouldn't like it, but like I don't think at the end of the day he would like disown me or anything like that, right? Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's tricky. Right? It's really tricky. Like you kind of said it yourself. Like a lot of inertia is like how fucking messy it would be, right? Like, but at the same time, like we touched on this question earlier. It's like, does more money make a relationship easier? Does it make it happier? Right? Like, I would say it does all the way up into a certain point, and then beyond that point, it makes it harder, right? Because now you're like, wait, I can go and do anything I want with anyone I want forever, and you could do that too. So why the fuck are we sitting here fighting about it? You know what I mean? At that point, it gets kind of dicey if you don't have like, you know, like some kind of shared mission or thing in place, right? Like a kid, or y'all are both like building something or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like that's not very fulfilling. Going off and doing something with like random people, like who cares? Like that's not fulfilling to me at least. It would get very boring very fast.
I tend to agree now. I think up until I met her, my plan was just to kind of George Clooney my way through life and just, you know, make good money, you know, be with girls, but like not necessarily the same one for particularly long. Like I just didn't want any attachments. I wanted to just do it all carefree, no responsibilities. And so like for me, I think it'd be like trying to do that thing again, even though it's not like what I currently would want. But it's like a consolation prize, I guess, until, or maybe, you know, I feel differently.
How old are you?
Sorry, what was that?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 36. I'm probably your
How old
age,
when
right?
you guys got married?
Oh man, 25. We've been married, well, I guess 26. Yeah.
You don't divorce. You can never divorce, bro. At 36, like the options for women are very thin unless you go super young.
Oh, she's 31. Oh wait, oh no, I wouldn't be looking at 36 to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. You have to go super young,
Yeah.
but then you don't relate at all with the person that you're with. And now you're never going to have a fulfilling relationship. It's going to be very superficial for life.
No, I like that mindset, and I'd urge you to keep it. But like, I have friends who like they did like the tech thing, and then they sold a startup, and like they have like a almost like an 18-year gap, right? And like what he told me was that like, you know, it gets bad with the age gap, and then it just gets better because now you're at that place where y'all's kind of phase in life lines up in a way, even though y'all are never in the same phase, right? Like she, you know, like when the girl's like in her, you know, 25 and he's like 45 or whatever, it's like, you know, he's this stable, kind of dependable, reliable guy. And if she's looking for that, then that's great, right? And then by the time she gets to 30, he was looking to retire and like just be done with the rat race. And then she's like trying to find herself, find a career, or decide whether she wants kids. And so he's just, I think it can line up well, but like age gaps other than when it lines up is tricky. Yeah.
Do you never want kids?
I, on my own volition, would never have kids. But I've always said this, and like, you know, it takes a long time to explain, but like, it's like, I've told her, and I really do feel this way, like, most of the things that she wants in life, even if I don't want them, like, I will work to accommodate and or like to do what I need to do, right? And so like, in this case, it'd be like, I'd step up and do all the dad stuff, not just kind of be standoffish about it. I definitely could do that. Like, I'm pretty motivated by obligations. But like free choice of mine, I would say no. Yeah.
What about you, Paul?
Yeah, I want kids. I mean, life will be very boring without kids. I mean, when you're 40 and have no kids, what do you do? Like, I guess you can just like have hobbies or whatever, but I mean.
No, I can feel that. So I have an unfair thing is that like, I'm very close to my brother. We live in the same city. Like, we have the nieces and nephews over like every other weekend, right? So like, in essence, I have the funnest part of his 3 kids. And then, you know, they go home and then he has to be, you know, a dad and discipline them.
I mean, I wouldn't mind being a dad. Like, yeah, obviously, like, I think 0 to 16 would be terrible, but once they're past 16, I mean, then it's like, you know, you can watch your offspring become something. Although if he becomes a bum, then you're going to regret having them all together, but then you just have another one.
Right, like if he ends up subscribed to some girl's OnlyFans and in the chat spamming emotes.
I'm at 18, 20. He's not doing shit.
Don't say like recycle, get another one.
Dude, if my kid is Burger Planet, I'm gonna have another kid.
There you go.
But are you gonna help your Burger Planet kid?
No, if my kid is 30 years old and still lives with me, there's no helping him. It's a mindset thing. If he doesn't have the mindset to succeed or even try, he's fucked. And I'm not going to waste my time helping him. I'm going to go on and get another kid who will put the time and effort into succeeding.
Yeah, no, the downside is like harrowing, right? Like, for me,
and then he will somehow end up with a drone canister next to him. And I'll be like, what happened?
And then you'll eat him, right?
Yeah, and then you'll eat him.
Oh, I won't have to do that if there's a drone canister.
If you eat them in a way, it's
what do you
kind
guys
of like
think?
circle of life.
How has streaming affected your relationships?
I guess you should kick that one off.
I mean, streaming obviously makes any relationship worse. It doesn't help. It's not good. You have all these people on the outside judging and giving their opinions over every little thing, and it makes you second guess yourself. You know, because you hear all these opinions from all these different people, so it's not good.
Do you act like, I don't know y'all's dynamic, but like if Kimmy was around, like right now, she walks by in the back, is y'all's dynamic different on camera versus off?
Off camera, he hits me. No, I'm just kidding. I just thought that'd be funny to say that.
There you go. Sneak a few more of those in there for later.
And I immediately like take it back. He's never done that. I just thought it would be funny to say that. No, off camera, we don't fight about anything. Like it's really just on camera.
Interesting.
I mean, off camera, off camera, I barely even talk. It's like I don't even like talking. It's like a lot of energy. I like to be. I'm just very relaxed. I don't really care about anything when I'm off camera. I just like do me, and I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, we definitely haven't figured that dynamic out yet. Like, especially with me trying to stream, and you guys both stream. It's like there's so much like random friction that you never expected from the like most unlikely sources. So it's cool to see that you guys kind of have it figured out, I guess, over the years.
How do you fight off camera? Like, what's there to fight about?
Well, like ever since I came out, I guess came out.
Came out.
They
were hidden, the relationship.
Yeah. Like ever since then, like all the fights have been on camera, which is like kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, but what do you fight about off camera?
Previously,
I guess the
you
same
mean,
thing on
or
camera. What?
Previously, like before I was public, right?
Yeah, like I don't know. To me, off camera, like it's not worth fighting about really anything. I mean, what? Just why? It's too much energy and effort. Just why fight? Like whatever.
I think a lot of it's
Everything's just
yeah.
like whatever.
It's weird because me and her have like the same relative vision of where we want to be, but like we have dramatically different ways of like attempting to get there, right? And that's kind of what we fight about, which is silly because it's like at the end of the day, you know, agree to disagree or whatever. But like we're both pretty stubborn people, so that's kind of how it shakes out.
I mean, I'm stubborn too, but like if there's something that me and Kimberly disagree on, you know, I don't really care to win an argument unless it's something that I feel like wronged in or something.
But in your situation, because I guess, and I'm just inferencing here, you're the bigger streamer and I guess more financially kind of like established. I would imagine that there's a level of power in just knowing that at the end of the day, you can make the decision you want to make, right?
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you have, you know, financial security, you can just like, it doesn't, like a lot of things just don't bother you, you know what I mean? Because it just doesn't matter as much, I guess. Like life, a lot of things in life don't matter as much.
For us, the division of like, I guess the power structure is very even. And like, that's already probably like unexpected because she's like the big streamer who's making all the money. I handle a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And so we're right like toe to toe and like no one really has veto power. And so those end up in like 36-hour long, you know, yelling matches or whatever.
If I was you and like, okay, Kimberly made the money for the most part, like more money, then I would do everything in my power to make sure she stays with me, and I would be very submissive.
I don't know.
Like I would let her win every single fight because I don't want to have the gravy train fucking end, you know?
You're making my after stream.
That's not real love.
Well, I have autism, so.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just never been our dynamic. Like, but also it's like been kind of, I guess, a little different. Like when we started dating, right? I was the one with the white collar 6-figure job. And then she was like, you know, like not doing anything, right? She stayed at home and just watched Pokemon. And so like it shifted over time, right? And so I guess maybe that's why it's harder for me to just kind of like, you know, do the thing where I just let her do whatever. I don't know.
It depends how you grew up as well. Were your parents very stubborn when you were growing up?
Yeah. Although my mom wore the pants.
Yeah.
She just cared more. Like about everything.
Yeah, my mom wore the pants as well between my dad and her. But they weren't like very stubborn. Like, I mean, they didn't really care about much. Like they were very nonchalant, relaxed, like whatever, you know.
Yeah, and then her parents fought all the time, but then they were also like unhappy, like until like very, very recently, like when they became empty nesters, then they kind of mellowed out, right? And so that, I feel like there's some level of hope in that, like you just kind of have to let some time pass, but it's settling down now, and I'm hoping that it stays that way, you know, knock on wood or whatever. But like, you know, it's dicey. It's been dicey.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you guys are going to be just fine, I'm sure. I mean, there's more, especially if you have kids. I mean, if you guys have a kid, then I don't think y'all are going to divorce ever because you can't. If you divorce while having a kid, you're kind of a scumbag.
Yeah, like you fuck up in some way that kid's life development outlook or whatever. No, I agree with that. I think she does too.
Kimberly.
Yeah.
Kimberly, if me and you have a kid and we hate each other, I'll just sleep in another room and we'll never talk. But like, you know, we're going to pretend in front of the kid.
If we pretend in front of the kid, but we're not fighting in front of them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, don't fight at all. Like, whatever. Just don't care about anything. Just.
But you already fight in front of our children, which is chat. They are our kids, and they see our work. They make the worst fights.
Yeah, but on camera it's different because it's like there's more at stake, and there's like egos and there's like, you know, content, you know, shit like that.
Wait, do y'all have
Off camera,
shared
I don't
employees?
really care about anything.
Do y'all have shared employees? That's the worst. Those are the actual kids. Like it literally
Yeah,
becomes
we
like
share
kids.
employees.
What employees?
I don't have
Base
any
Ghost?
employees. I'm just kidding.
Base Ghost is yeah, a fucking mod. Yeah, I mean what?
Like
I don't have employees.
Like that's actually the worst, right? Because like if y'all fight, like there's like so much pressure for them to take sides, and then like the relationships are rarely the same after.
Yeah, I mean, work in business. I mean, work and relationships should not mix. Like, I
Put in
wouldn't.
chat who wins, not who to kick who wins. Just to make sure everyone knows. It says on the thing, winner, who's winning.
I wouldn't want to like hire Kimberly as to like work for me or something. I think that's just gonna end badly. Because I'm very
mean.
I'm not mean. I'm very like straightforward, blunt, and to the point. Like if we're working, all right, go get this done. Let's do this. Like there's no emotions. I'm emotionally disconnected with my work. You know what I mean? So if she needs to be spoken to with emotion, that's not going to happen in work.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean,
so I don't know how you and Amaranth do it. That would never work for me. It's just I'm just very business minded, and I would like okay, if you're managing Amaranth and I'm you, I'm just gonna tell her bluntly every time exactly what she needs to do. There's no emotions involved. There's no consideration of her feelings. There's nothing. It's just this is what you need to do. Fucking do it.
no, like I wish just girls generally don't compartmentalize like that, right? Because that's also like what I feel like should be the thing. It's like work is work, relationship, but like inevitably, if you're dating someone, especially if they're the creator, like that's gonna bleed in like in a very very unfortunate way, as the phone call in 2022 illustrates.
Yeah, what was up with that? She said you forced her to do OnlyFans.
That's just not true. Like yo, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give one soundbite. I have never ever asked her to wear less clothing, only more clothing. So if she wants to, you know, like the whole, you know, Dobby the house elf, whatever, like, you know, if I've ever influenced how she dressed, I'd be like, put something else on, you're gonna get banned, is kind of like how it went, right? Like, honestly, she kind of threw the kitchen sink at me for that. Like, she had a grievance, right? Like, I was being mean. I was yelling. But, like, in terms of, like, the stuff that the media kind of, like, pounded me, kind of reamed me in the ass for, like, none of that was true. I've never asked her to do anything she's uncomfortable with. In fact, by that point in time, I was not involved in the OnlyFans stuff at all. Like, someone would bring her ideas, she would sign off on the ideas, and then the thing would happen. It was very sterilized, right? Never threatened her dog. Like, that's a whole story on its own. So I kind of got fucked, right? But like,
well, I was gonna say I don't think you were in the wrong for that if you did force her to do OnlyFans. I think if you're her manager, that you're just doing your job, and she's using emotions. Like why are you being emotional in business? Like you're just doing your job. Yeah, do fucking OnlyFans, make us more money.
You might want to keep that under wraps, because
that's what I would say.
Tate just got charged.
Yeah, but you're not sex trafficking.
Yay! Time! Oh my gosh, we have a new winner.
I haven't even seen it.
I don't have music yet. Next stream, I'll have music. Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun. Like, yeah. Go ahead.
I'm still new to this, so I don't have a prize yet. So when I
lost.
Get a prize,
How the fuck did I lose? You guys are assholes. You just did that so on purpose. Like, what the fuck?
Who did that? Well, maybe he won. He was better content.
Yeah, okay. Better content, my ass. Dude didn't talk the whole time. This dude's existence is Amaranth, is his wife. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, now he gets mad. You should have been saying that while the timer was ticking.
I paid off your chat.
Too late. You lost.
I just like spammed my my credit card information, so they were pretty appeased.
That's fine. I mean, you
Yeah,
know
you
what?
paid them?
It'd be bad if I win every time.
No, this is good for y'all.
Yeah, no.
The show.
It was perfect. It was perfect. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming. Nick, can you tell them where to find your stream?
Yeah. I'm gonna be streaming on like kind of every platform eventually, but right now I'm mostly on Kick, and it's just Nick Wick Lee is kind of the name, like NICK like John Wick, and then LEE. I had a lot of fun. I'm super thankful you had me on, and I loved kind of like meeting Ice, so that was cool in of itself. So yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys all have to get together and meet in person.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Like I think he's in Austin, right?
Yeah, Austin. I mean, you never come down with Amaranth. So.
Actually, I do. I just blend right in. I was at the Fear Factor thing.
You were there?
Like I said, no one notices me until they like
in
actually
the
meet
shadows.
me, right?
I need to look back at that VOD because I do not remember seeing you there. What? Like you didn't talk to anybody. You just stood there then.
I chatted a little bit. Like I usually just go by like, oh, I work with Kate on the management side. Yeah.
There's no way, dude, because it was her and her assistant, and they were like putting clothes on in this room. And
well, I mean, I wasn't with them the
at?
whole time, right? But y'all moved around a lot on that stream. Like I went to the house, and when y'all did something in the courtyard or something like that, right? I wasn't there like however many 9 hours or whatever. I was there for like 2 hours. I've been to your house.
Okay.
I won't show up at 4 a.m. Don't worry.
What?
Oh my god.
All right.
Wait, you've been at the house too?
I think so. I'm assuming that's his house, like wherever y'all filmed the.
Yeah.
I don't want to dox you, but I'm very bad about doxing people on accident, so I'm just not gonna say anything. But like,
no, it's docs. It's okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not okay. What? But yeah, that was my house. Yeah, but it's not okay to like. Yeah, don't what?
Well, you're right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming here. We'll have to plan another stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming. I had a lot of fun. And we're gonna do the stream once a week. So hopefully another time you guys can come back.
Yeah, you should hit up Kate. Like, maybe we'll do like an IRL double date stream.
I would love to. I would love to. I'm too scared to ever ask her because I just assume she's too busy.
No, just like hit her up on Twitter or whatever. Or you can even like let me know. I'll let her know.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fun. Maybe we can go on a double date.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be fun.
You have her number. Just text her.
I know, but I'm too scared to ask her. I told her maybe we should all get dinner at DreamHack. But she didn't end up. She said, it was a long message. I said a lot of stuff.
Was it this year or last year?
I don't know, like just like a weekend ago.
Oh, no. So we didn't even go this year because we went last year because Kick was like wanting us to go. Yeah.
I mean, if we did a double date, that could be content.
Yeah, like we can come up to Austin for that. I'm sure she'd be down. First stream back on Twitch for her. Wait, actually, damn, you're still banned.
Oh, she's going to Twitch, bro. For what?
They gotta change that rule at some point, right? Like that just sucks. Like I'd love to see you back on Twitch, honestly.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. That website is completely biased to all the fuck.
Alrighty, well, I super appreciate and enjoyed this. You guys have a good one.
You too. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.